I am leaving. Let me show y'all my tea, honey. I'm leaving, honey. Okay, listen, my mom sent me home with 2 big old things of gumbo. What are you doing? Girl, I got me 2 big things of that gumbo, honey. How you doing? You know I'm happy, y'all, and it's still hot, too. You know, it takes gumbo a long time to cool off, honey. My mom said she cooked this earlier today, and it's still hot, y'all. So, you know, I'm about to go home, let that sit out for me. I got 2 containers, honey. I'm not cooking for the next week, bitch. New Year's, after New Year's, I'll be cooking, bitch. Who you doing? Some good old gumbo, honey. I got some recipes, honey, on some of the cookings, too. I made sure I got that. Come on, Ellie Yahoo. So, man, I'm stopping by here real quickly. I know I said I wasn't going to come back tonight, maybe, but I'm stopping by very quickly. I'm going to drive slow because I'm literally like 3 minutes away from my house. So I'm going to really drive slow. I'm like a light in 2 stops. Oh, I left with a coffee pot, too, because I'm going to start getting into my teas, too, y'all. Tea is so good for you. I need to start doing that regularly. But anyway, what kind of shit is this right here? What is that? Y'all, those lights are year-round, too. Okay, so listen, I want to get by here right. Of course, I titled the video disclaimer. And we're just going to go over here very quickly because I know that this bleeds in. Sometimes it makes people want to go in too. At this time, when I give you guys a call, I only want to talk about the class. I want to talk about casework if you're paying for that and the case that we're talking about. And I'm going to actually make it the new resolution for the new year is, for now on, when we do casework and consultation, all that good stuff, when we first get on the phone, I'm going to go over everything I'm going over in this video again, so that you'll know how we get down. Because sometimes people will pay for a consultation or reading, and we'll bring up other casework that has nothing to do with the work that we're working on. And then basically they'll be like, well, I'm paying for 1 consultation. I'm just going to sit here. We're going to talk about all the consultations, blah, 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 blah. So we're doing a consultation on love work. They'll bring up their issue with their parents, all this, the good stuff. And then, I'll hit you up for that work. And then, of course, then when they do actually send in the consultation for that work, then we have to go over the exact same topic again. So I do not do that. Okay. Another thing I want to discuss is, like I said, if you paid for the class, if you pay for any type of casework, when we're on the phone, that's the only thing I want to talk about, okay? Now, of course, if we do have side conversations, that's definitely understandable, but make sure we're sticking to that. Because, of course, sometimes people go into other things, and there's no tea, no shade with anybody, honey. You know, currently we're working on casework. We're wrapping up the winter solstice thing. Already wrapped it up, but we're waiting on 2 slow teas, honey. But anyway, either way, so I'm basically booked, okay? I don't have space on my plate for anything else right now. And that means even when we're talking about your casework and stuff, I want to deal with business. So I only want to deal with those topics. Going into consultations, going into readings, those are anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, sometimes 45, depends on what type of reading you got. Like goddess readings take about 45 minutes. Those 3 card pulls and all that good stuff, that's 15 to 30 minutes. We shouldn't be on the phone past no 30 minutes. No tea, no shade. This is why I offer call-ins. When I offer call-ins, I give you opportunity to give a call-in to ask about questions and or have comments or anything outside of when we're on the phone doing business. Okay? Like I said, I'm definitely business minded. I want to keep it that way. What else? That's basically it. Whatever we're on the phone with, whatever we're planning on talking about, let's keep the topic only about that. Okay? Let's not go into other things. Because like I said, even when I'm talking to people, sometimes, honey, some people will call and I'm talking about past experiences, honey. And like some have to start nipping it in the butt. Okay, some people will call, and I know it's normal when you talk with people spiritually, things come up. That's just it. It will always be that way. Things will come up, but sometimes we'll be talking, and they'll start asking for advice on like how to do casework. If I want to do a ritual on this man, how would I go about doing that? And I'm just like, yeah, honey. Do you not know I offer services in that? So that conversation is for if you're paying for a spell, which is like a collaboration, or if I'm going to do the work, then you pay for a consultation. But I'm not going to sit here and give you free advice on how I do my work. We don't do that. I don't offer free expertise, honey. Okay, no tea, no shade. But like I said, it will lead to that. And even like I said, in the past, people like call me, and I feel like that's all they wanted to talk about was like spiritual tips. And I'm just like, so are we talking on a personal level? Because we talk on a personal level, honey. The only thing that we should be talking about is your personal tea, my personal tea. But now if we're going into spiritual, and you want me to give you advice on the spiritual stuff, well, like I said, that is a reading, that is a consultation, that is a collaboration. We're not just talking about that to talk about that, girl. You can't be in spirit all damn day. And that even goes into the fact of like how I deal with people all day, every day. Like, people don't know, because I don't put that out there like that. I don't post my schedule and all the good stuff. I speak with, outside of doing work for people, at least 3 to 5 people. Not every day. We'll say every other day. Because some days I'm like, I don't want to deal with people. I don't feel like talking to nobody. And even coming on to doing YouTube videos, like, this is my me time. People don't know that, but this is really my me time. When I come live, if you ever call me and you're like, yeah, you don't answer my calls, but you're on live, this is because live is my free time. I'm not dealing with energy one-on-one. I'm dealing with me, myself, and I'm presenting openly to them. And even sometimes the open rooms sometimes get a little crazy, because I can feel people's energy, and some people just be way off. Like, I don't know if they be on something. I don't know if they just be excited, but that energy be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then they try to educate. And I'm just like, no tea, no shade. I don't get my knowledge from YouTube. I don't get my knowledge from Google.com. So if you are presenting me YouTube-based knowledge and or Google.com knowledge, it's going in one ear out the other. I get my knowledge through experience. And if I don't have the experience personally, I go to people that I know personally, and I ask them for their experience, their opinion on what they experience. But I don't do that. He say, she say, they told me this, I heard about this. I don't do that. So, like I said, sometimes people are presenting things. It's like, I know that. And even sometimes people will try to regurgitate what you already said. And it's like, do you not know I did a video on that already? So like I said, if y'all ever post something in the room and you see I go around it or I go over it, like a good example. And it's another thing too, I always tell people, you know, you could tell real spiritualists from fake spiritualists. Real people maintain and hold their energy. People that are wannabes or that are begging for the power, they just give it up just to give it up. So even going into a good example, when I ever come on here and I do like 1-card pulls for people, or I do quote unquote free readings, it's because I'm already open. We're already in the spirit realm. That extra energy has to go somewhere. So why not come out and give it to my people? But some people, they'll come into a room, not even my room, but just any other rooms. You ever go to like, you go to a non-spiritual video. Let's say you watch a video on cooking, and someone will come and comment underneath the video to the cook and be like, "Ooh, girl, there's some spirits in that house. There's some moving around in that house." And I'm just like, sis, she didn't ask you if you see a spirit or not. She didn't volunteer. She didn't ask for that. And I'm not talking about people that I know. Like, we're not talking about the Larrys. We're not talking about the Tasha. We're not talking about the Little Mercy. We're not talking about people that I've done work for or have done things for me. Because you become linked with people and you do things for people. So you know their energy. You know when something ain't right. You feel it. It's very similar to when you're in a relationship with someone. If you don't know if your partner is cheating or if they love you or not, then bitch, you guys are not compatible and it's time to cut them off. So, because if somebody is fucking you or you're fucking them, you should definitely know everything about them. You should even start to taste what they like. If they like seafood, you should start saying, I never liked seafood before, but now all of a sudden I like it. So going into that, there's people that has never got work done from me, who has an empty account. We've never done any type of connections with each other. And during the time of my sister, like I said, this is also disrespectful. And I don't got to say this person because I said, if I see one more disrespectful thing from this individual, they're being blocked. If you ever got casework done with me, if we ever done a reading together, if we ever interact on any personal level outside of YouTube.com, then I'm not talking about you. But this person in particular very much disrespected me, and I kept it to myself. I didn't mention it. I think I brought it up to my best friend. but this person offered their so-called spiritual insight and was trying to act like they tapped into the energy of my sister and was like, what is this about her hiding money and all this other shit? Girl, my sister don't hide money. One thing about my sister was a hardworking person, and she was one of those people that worked hard for her money, and she liked to show you that she worked hard for her money. She was not someone who hid money. On top of that, I am a spiritualist. I have the ability to see things beyond the physical realm, and I'm that's my blood. So if she's coming to you, giving you any type of spiritual insight, girl, I would have been done half that. Because at the end of the day, I'm my mother's daughter. That is my mother's daughter, the one who passed on. So we all know that, honey. She also have kids. So she's going to come through and say, girl, I got $50,000 hidden in a closet, and I want you to give that to my kids. Like, girl, come on now. So like I said, that whole thing trying to offer reading and shit, that was very disrespectful. And as I said before, there's no spirit with you, because anybody who wants to take the initiative and add, first of all, if you're not a part of any spiritual house, typically when I see people with the name Shango in their name, Yemaya in their name, Oshun in their name, Olokun in their name, Yewa in their name, they're usually connected to some type of spiritual house, which means that someone who is an intercessor with these spirits have gave them a name. But you have people out here calling themselves these names. They're not connected to any type of foundation. They're just free floating. And it's like, you want that power. You want it, girl. You want it so bad. And like I said, that's not a cut in. It's just, it is what is, it's truth. You know, queens don't go around with that title, put queen in front of my name. You know, you want people to know what type of gifts and stuff you have. You show them. You don't give yourself flowers. So like I said, that person coming in and just that whole tea was a little funny. And then I'm just like, bitch, how the fuck you gonna come in here? And it's barely been 3 weeks this week, honey, Saturday. And just, what is this? Spirit is talking to me, bitch, girl, bye. I've been dealing with my sister every single day since she's passed. Even today, I had to make some phone calls today. And that's why I showed up at my mom's house today, or my sister's house to my mom, because the last night that I had a dream, that dream was very, very in detail, and I had to make some corrections, and I had to get some understanding exactly what's going on, and my mom confirmed everything. I have a piece of brown paper right here in my purse that I written down everything to confirm what I was having a dream about, and it was definitely accurate. My sister showed me things that was very, very clear, as if it was like, whoa. You know, and like I said, to me, I don't feel like my sister's gone. Because even in the passing of her, I feel more connected to her. I feel more infused with her energy. Even going into some of the things that I like and I don't like now, I feel more connected to her being. So like I said, you know, it's easier to reach out to her now in the spirit world than it was in the physical world, because she worked a lot. My sister worked sometimes, you know, 24 hours, like for real, for real. The type of job she had, she was able to sleep on the job, but she didn't. Of course she didn't. So her days off, she did sleep. But like I said, some of her jobs, it did require overnight. It required from 12 in the morning to 12 in the morning the next day, or 12 in the morning to 1 a.m. the next day. And my sister did that. So she was very, very hardworking, and she was very caring and compassionate for other people. And we get that from our mom, because our mom is like that. And my mom got that from her mom, because my grandmother was like that. My grandmother was very caring. Like my grandmother, even, which people, I never told people about this story, but my grandmother even took care of my, see, stuff like that like gets me emotional, because this world has no compassion anymore. This world lacks real love. This world lacks real knowledge. This world lacks light. This world lacks a whole bunch of stuff that we were designed to be. And it's really sad if you think about it outside of that. But my grandmother actually adopted my grandfather's niece. And my grandmother did not have to do that. It was not about even the money thing, because my grandmother was set. My grandmother worked all of her adult life, even her teenage life. My grandfather had a very good job when he died. He had a good pension. So she didn't have to take on that responsibility for money. But even after my grandfather passed on, she became the sole guardian for my grandfather's niece. And my grandmother didn't have to do that, because that side of the family, they have a lot of people. Even like my cousin's sister, which is my mom's first cousin, they could have took care of their sister. But my grandmother stepped up to the plate and said, I'm going to do it. So going to see my grandmother was going to go see my cousin, who also passed on as well. Like, think my grandmother passed on in 2008. And then that cousin passed on in 2013, I believe. But she was older, like 60 years old. But we grew up with her. Like, she was our cousin, but she was like an auntie to us. And she was mentally challenged. She had some things going on with her, but she can read you down, honey. And she loved her some pumpkin seeds. She introduced pumpkin seeds to me. We used to see pumpkin seeds all the time. Sunflower seeds, we ate a little bit too, because one of my aunties worked at a factory where they packaged pumpkin seeds and pistachios and all that. So we had to hook up on pistachios and all those nuts. But pumpkin seeds, she loved pumpkin seeds. And that's one reason why I said I used to eat pumpkin seeds all the time. And they're good, actually. Pumpkin seeds are so good, especially when you get them when they're green. They're so good. Um, oh, I haven't had pumpkin seeds in like 7 years, so wow. But like I said, um, going into that person, no, your sister, what is this? My sister's not communicating with you, girl. That's the first thing I did when my sister passed on, to make sure that it's locked down. She's not going in to communicate with someone who doesn't know me. First thing that people got to understand is that in order for spirits to communicate to people, you have to open the door. If you have no connections to my sister or no connections to me, and you're trying to convince me that my sister is going to you to deliver a message to me when you're not connected to me or her, then I know you're on some bullshit. Because that's not how spirits work. Spirit, so I want to try to talk to this bitch's dead auntie. Let me go in and talk into that. Bitch, you're not connected to my dead auntie or me. So why the fuck would my dead auntie voluntarily go over to you and talk to you, because you have the ability to open that door? On top of that, you don't know what type of energy my auntie was or whatever. So bitch, she coming through and she's coming through kicking some asses. And that's to say, you look at some of these spiritualists and you could tell they've been trying to evoke certain energy, and that's why their shit is getting fucked up. That's why their health is declining. This is why their shit is fucked up, like their teeth, their bodily organs are being fucked up, because they're trying to evoke energy that does not resonate with them. And as I said before, going into the other country, we're going to talk about that. The reason why you don't go out and just grasp any type of energy that's out there, because like I said before, you got to have permission. You know, just because someone is deceased doesn't mean that they're rag dolls and they're dumb and you just going to pull them whatever they is. Bitch, no, it doesn't work that way. Even going into why a lot of people need to get pieces, articles from a deceased person in order to communicate with them. You just cannot say, well, they said their sister's name is Uncle James. Let's see if their Uncle James is going to come through. Bitch, I have to come to you and ask you to tap into my Uncle James energy, because he's with me. So once again, like I said, going into these spirituals that be offering these voluntary spiritual connections without you asking for them, how the fuck are you tapping into that energy like that if you don't have any connections to that person, or you didn't get permission from anyone who's connected to that person to get insight on? Spirits are not just wandering around and you can just tap into them just because you want to. Because that's the case, bitch. Ask Michael Jackson, who was very wealthy, evoke that energy and ask him to teach you how to become wealthy like he was, so you can also become wealthy. And that's another thing too that people got to think about too. If people can tap into ghostly energy anytime they want to, then why don't bitches tap into Queen Elizabeth's energy, or people that are gone on who was billionaires or millionaires? Tap into that energy then and ask them for that money, or ask them to teach you how to make that money if it was that easy. Now, we're not talking about taking energy from them, because of course the image of certain people on dollar bills like Benjamin Franklin, Andrew Jackson, like, it's easy to tap into that energy because their images is on these dollar bills. But we're talking about randomly doing random folks, especially when they're connected to spirituality and they're protected by spirits, think you're gonna jump in and say, I'm gonna just get in and I'm just going to get some of this because the person is gone and I know spirit. I know necromancy, so let me just get in and get that. Girl, bye. And like I said, she know who the fuck I'm talking to. This bitch know who the fuck I'm talking about. Bitch. It's the one that been in this damn chat, girl. She didn't, and girl, we've yet to see what she look like, what she sound like. That's another thing that looks a little funny too, y'all. When I start offering these call-ins and all that, if I don't get any type of interaction with you outside of these chats, we're gonna be looking at you with this. We're gonna be looking at you with the side eye. And I'm gonna tell my mods too. I'm gonna email my mods and say, "Look at this username." Some people, honey, y'all be trying to play crazy and act like you don't know what you know. We know what you've been knowing. You know, y'all will try to hit me up and say, "Why don't you make a video about tiramisu. And then I'm like, okay, let me make the video. And the spirit's like, don't make that damn video. Somebody else already made a video about tiramisu. And I'm like, tiramisu? Wait a minute, what? And I go look, and one of my enemies did a video about it. So I'm like, oh my God. So you were trying to make it look like I'm a copycat. You wanted me to make a video. You know, when I sound like that, I try to play dumb. You wanted me to make a fucking video about something that my enemy made a video about to repeat exactly what they said so it'll look like I'm reaching. Oh, okay, girl. Girl, I'm gonna watch this man as he get out the car. Yeah, he married. I can look at him though. He could be married all day long. I can talk about that. He could be married, bitch. Let me look at him. He could be married, bitch. I can watch. I don't gotta touch. Bitch, I can look, but I don't have to touch. Can I look but not touch? Can I look but not touch, honey? Let me show off my elf ears, honey. Let me show off my ears that have a pointed tip. Get into the T. Pointed tip, honey. Naturally. Let's talk about that. It's weird how body features, you know about people's genealogy and all that tea by looking at their body features, honey. You got monkey DNA people trying to comfort people with other DNA, honey. You know how they get down right there. Anyway, let me see what this is, honey. Hold on, let me see this. Girl, let me give me a minute, y'all. Let me watch this man get out of his vehicle before I end this to get up in here, y'all. Let me watch this man get out his motherfucking vehicle, honey. He act like he don't know how to park. Bitch, he probably know I'm looking at. That's why he taking his time to get out that vehicle. Ow, he taking that sweet little time to get out that vehicle, honey. Ooh, Jesus, honey, look at him. He wearing all black today, too. What connection is he a part of? All black on Christmas, too? I know that's right. You color coordinate to different frequencies. We all know that. He got a bag full of gifts. Bitch, let me get some of that. His wife is with him, too, y'all. We're going to try to keep it. We're going to try to keep it cute. His wife is with him, too. Come on, Tasha. Yes, honey. Yes, family from Louisiana got that good recipe. Thank you. Come on. Yes, I know that's right, Ellie. Yes, honey. That's what I say. I'm not from the South, but I have family there, and I was raised by a man from the South. As we always talk about, honey. So I know a lot about the culture of the South. I know a lot about Creole people and the Creole culture. I know about all that tease, the history of what connects and all sort of good stuff. My stepdad actually dropped out of school when he was 8 years old. And he always tells us, I have a 3rd grade education, but he know how to do business. He taught me how to fill out a money order. He taught me how to read a bank statement. He taught me how to tie my shoe. He taught me to do a whole bunch of other things. So my openness and hunger for education started with my stepdad because he definitely was an excellent disciplinary. And he got on our ass when we needed to. When we were younger, I did not understand that. But I'm so glad that we got disciplined when we needed it. When we got out of line, I'm so glad. And he always reminded us, this is your mother. You get one mother. Respect her. Respect her. Respect your mama. And his mama's still living, too. My stepdad is, I believe, almost 70 years old. And his mama's still living. Creole woman from the South, and he's still down there. She won't come to California. She said, I don't fuck with, she didn't say I don't fuck, but she won't leave outside state Louisiana, honey. She said, honey, we won't do it. Y'all coming over here. So anyway, but like I said, I know the culture because I was brought up in it, even though I'm not connected to it by DNA, which means I wasn't brought up there, but I still know about the culture and the people and how things get down. So it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. Yes, honey. I got some receipts. I got some recipes, not receipts. I got some recipes on the dirty rice, honey. My mom know how to make some bomb dirty rice. I got that recipe. I got the recipe on the jambalaya so I can make my own. Because, you know, I be trying to ask people to make jambalaya for me. And they be like, I don't got time. So, bitch, I'm making my own jambalaya. I got the jambalaya recipe. That real southern jambalaya tea, too. Not no damn California washed. Or motherfuckers trying to be, honey. Okay, how you doing, honey? Okay, I got all the tea I need to get. Yes, I did. Bitch, please. Got all that tea, bitch. We're going to be experimenting next week. Yes, we are. Bitch, I can make my own tea. Gumbo too. Can nobody make gumbo the way that my stepdad and my mother can make gumbo? Nobody. I've tried different people's gumbo and I'm like, ugh. I think I even tried to make gumbo and it was a little off. It was a little off. So for the gumbo part, I'm going to call my mom over here probably next week or the week after that, and I want her to make some gumbo, and I'm gonna watch her because I asked for the recipe. She won't give me the recipe, so you won't give me the recipe, bitch. I'll look because I'm a good learner. I can look and learn, honey. I can watch and learn, bitch. I learn with my eyes. So I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna sit in that kitchen, girl. She can't tell me to get out because it's my kitchen. Okay, I pay rent here. She can't tell me to get out because this is my kitchen. So she be like, get out the kitchen. I be like, girl, get out my house. No, man. She really be like, I gotta go. She be like, I gotta go. Get out that house, girl. Get out. You want me to get out the kitchen and get out the door. Girl, bye. Come on, Lady K. How are you? Yes, honey. Come on, eclectic. Yes. Yes, honey. Yeah, of course. Tasha, let me tell you something, Tasha. Between you and I, what do you think when you told me about that TTT? What made me jump on it so quickly? Tasha, when you talking about that, you said, girl, don't get that. That doesn't really have that much value. It was in their hands, wasn't it? It got value, honey. How many people you think it touched? Girl, bad. That's what I'm saying. I don't need to be no groupie with anybody. When you know how to evoke energy, it's called evoking energy. That's why I said the art of conjuring is important for everyone to know. That is the key to manifesting. Conjuring. Everybody's not going to get it if you don't know how to do it. That's why you get work done for someone who is a professional or an expert at conjuring. But evoking energy is the most powerful thing that you can ever do. And in fact, it's a very, when you like, you got to really get into practice that. When you first learn how to do it, it may not work the first time, but you stay at it. And like I said, the art of conjuring, we're going to go over that. So I'm going to teach you the simple stuff, and then we're going to go into the heavy stuff. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off simple, then we're going to the heavy. And then I think that the final examination is going to be on the heavy stuff. And then you're going to take all your notes back. Even when I do your test, I'm correct everything, send it back to you, and you'll know exactly what you need to do. And I want you to practice. 6 weeks of practicing, even though we're doing it once a day for the class or once a week for the class, I want you to do this stuff every single day. So we're going to talk about the tools and the stuff you need, going into the products you need, going into what you are doing. So that's why I say you cannot be stressed or dealing with anything during this time, because of course you have to focus your mind. Your focus is what it's going to be. Whatever you're thinking about is going to happen. So we need to make sure that you're there. Also, you might be tapping into some very strong energy. For one thing, I tried to do something back in 2012, and I won't say what I tried to do. Even going in 2018, this year, I tried to tap into some energy, and that energy got me right together, bitch, to where, honey, I was like, girl, what the hell is going on? And like I said, you have to be careful what type of energy you're trying to conjure up. You need to be very careful. Like I said, there's a theory of conjure, which is C-O-N-J-U-R-E, and there's a science of conjure, which is K-O-N-J-U-R-E. We're talking about K-O-N, not C-O-N, and we're going to use that interchangeably in the class, but I want you to know when I say K-O-N, I mean the science behind it, the practicality of it. The technicality and practicality of it, not just talking about it because it sounds good. We're talking about you actually getting down on it and doing it. That's what we're going to be talking about in that class. So, like I said, you could definitely use a $100 bill and conjure up Benjamin Franklin and get some tea up on that. Because, you know, Benjamin Franklin was a wise man. Benjamin Franklin was a wise man. There's a girl out there, I can't remember her name, L'Oreal from New York. Hey, L'Oreal, I want to email her. I think she's so sweet. I want to hit it with her. She got a spirit with her, and I want to be next to that spirit. Come on, L'Oreal from New York. She was on Love and Hip Hop back in the day. Remember her, L'Oreal? She got a song. Oh, wait a minute. Let me play a song for y'all. Bitch, let me play this song for y'all, bitch. Let me motherfucker over y'all like that. Hold on, motherfucker. Hold on. Let me play this song for y'all, bitch. Let me play this song for y'all. Girl, we can play the song, honey. Yes, honey. Somebody said happy. Who the fuck texted me happy Christmas? Merry Christmas. Let me play this song for y'all. Woo! Come on! Come on, y'all. See, y'all gotta tap into this music, honey. You know, music opens up your brain. That's why people use music in conjuring. Okay? People use music to conjure up because music opens up your brain. And we know that the power that you have is inside your brain. Going into why, if you have a mental illness, you should be careful what you're doing. She knew what she was doing. Somebody gave her some secrets. I'm in love with Benjamin. All you see is me. I'm with them all the time. Come on, L'Oreal. Hey. Benjamin. Hey. Yes. People who got Benjamins in their pocket, they know what the song's about. You got Benjamins around, you know what we're talking about, honey. What? You don't got time for the haters, bitch, because you stacking up. Benji ain't stingy, no, he not, girl. What? Come on, what, L'Oreal? What? What? Hey! Me and him, I'm with them all the time. Hey! That's right, come on, Benjamin. Thank you for paying those bills, honey. Hey! Come on, Benjamin. Thank you for paying those bills. Hey! Hey! I'm with them all the time. Hey! Y'all gonna play this song, honey. What? What? Cause bitch ain't your friend like that? Hey! This is coconut water and watermelon juice. Gucci's on the way. What? I'm in love with Benjamin. Hey! Hey! What? Hey! Why I always say that the Haitians are they're part of the descendant lines of Benjamin in the Bible, and this is why they were going down into Haiti to attack Haiti, because Haiti has some natural resources that everyone can benefit from. So they definitely got that wealthy tip over there. What you doing? I'm with them all the time. Hey, hey, come on, Benjamin. Hey, thank you, Benjamin. Hey, come on, Benjamin. Hey. Hey, I didn't hear a man who's close to Benjamin to play. Any man out there close to Benjamin, give me a call. If you're close to Benjamin, give me a call. I need a man who's connected to Benjamin as well. Shout out to L'Oreal, honey. L'Oreal, honey. We love her girl out there in New York, honey. We love her now. We know she said a few statements back in the day. But we ain't gonna hold you against you, L'Oreal. I need to deal with L'Oreal. She got some fear for her that Azealia didn't wanna get no tea from me, so I can help Azealia, but I definitely wanna help L'Oreal. L'Oreal, hit me up, girl. Hit me up, girl. Hit me up, L'Oreal. Girl, L'Oreal, hit me up, honey. We don't gotta talk about it even publicly. Give me a call. You know, some of these other motherfuckers try to reach out and use it, talk about stuff. Bitch, girl, back. You gonna pay me, honey. Just like that bitch over there at Atlanta Records. Bitch, you paid me nice and good. Thank you so much, bitch. Unfortunately, you did not win because, of course, you didn't listen. But it is what your city is. It is what it is. Can't talk about it. And we're not talking about Cardi. Anyway. Come on to Midnight Mocha. Yes, it is still available. It is a little more expensive now, though. It's $99.99. $100 for you to join the Art of Conjuring. $29.99. You gotta go. You better not go. Listen, you need to call me Ellie Yahoo. You need to give me a call. Stop playing with me. You from the South, Ellie Who? Come on, honey. You Creole? You Creole Cajun? What are you Creole Cajun, honey? We know all that. We know the Cajun culture and the Creole culture, honey. Yes, the Creole culture and the Cajun culture. How you doing, honey? Shout out to my Cajun people out there, my Creole people out there. You can't be scared. No, you can't be scared. You can't be scared. Don't be scared. You know L'Oreal is L-O-R-E'-L. Come on, L'Oreal. Ah, she better call me. I forgot all about that heifer. Let me call her. Beautiful woman. She remind me of Katie Albert's energy. I love Katie Albert. I met Katie Albert once or twice. Oh, she's from Louisiana too. Met Katie Albert once or twice. Beautiful woman. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. In fact, when I first met her, honey, I used to like have her all over my page. I was like, this is my cousin, y'all. She wasn't my real cousin. But it don't matter. Then she's beautiful. She's a beautiful person inside and out. It's hard to find. Just like Lisa McCoy. Beautiful inside and out. It's hard to find people like that. But Katie Albert is beautiful. She's still beautiful. I don't know what she's like in person, you know, on the inside, but she's a beautiful girl. And her spirit. What are you doing? Yes. He's doing something to Richard. Come on, Tasha. Tasha make you want to jump high. Is my hand over the right? Yeah, see, that's why I can't be doing no phone. You Cajun and Creole? Come on, Cajun and Creole people, honey. People don't understand that culture, honey. You been trying to call me? No, you haven't called me. You haven't been trying to call me. Give me a call, Ellie Yahoo. Give me that call. You been trying to call me? No, you haven't. Give me a call. Give me a call. You playing. Y'all might want to know why I'm sipping this like this. This is that Body Armor water. Watermelon. It's starting to taste a little tangy now because it was hella ice in here. And now the ice is completely melted out. So that's why I'm drinking it slow like that. On top of that, I want to splash it on my damn face. But this is coconut water. I was trying to show you out the bottle. Coconut water. It has vitamins in it. It has fruit juice in it, I believe. It's really good. It gives you a lot of energy too. That's why I drink it. It's a part of my skincare regimen. Anyway. Come on, L'Oreal. Yes. No, don't put that on mute. Don't put that on mute. Okay. Okay. I got that number. Let me call you, honey. Yes. Oh, yeah, it is. That's why it's expensive. Tasha, this shit is $2.18 a bottle. Okay. Oh, Armor is good. Body Armor is really good. I got one more bottle of it left, and I'm like, fuck. They always sell out of black raspberry and watermelon. I think it's watermelon kiwi. The orange mango tastes good too because it tastes just like orange juice. And I put a little bit of my emergency up in there, and it's so good. I've been eating and drinking a lot of elderly berry juice though. That's why a lot of people are like, yeah, normally you get sick around wintertime. I know, bitch. Normally I do. And I think this winter season, I've been dealing with people more than even last winter, because last winter I wasn't doing out calls. I wasn't seeing people. I wasn't going to do, meet up with clients in person. But this year I met a lot of people. I traveled to a lot of places, a lot of climate change, and I'm not sick because, of course, I've been drinking a lot of water, a lot of coconut water, a lot of vitamin C. I've been consuming elderly berries or elderberries, and even like the little drops that they have, the little, what do you call them, laundress that they got. So good. By Sambucol. Let me show you got a picture I get in the house. Bitch, please. I'll show y'all what I take. So good for you, honey. Keep your immunity up. Also, shitting regularly will keep your immunity up too. A lot of people do not eat right during the winter season, so they store all that fat, especially during the holidays. That's why you get sick during the holidays, because all that shit stays inside your system, and your immune system is your system. The immune system starts at your mouth, and it goes out to your motherfucking anus. Anything in between that, if that energy is thrown off, bitch, you're going to be getting sick. Trust me when I tell you that. So you need to make sure that you keep everything nice and fresh. I gargle, I brush my teeth, make sure that you're gargling, clearing things out, even going down drinking, make sure that everything you put in your mouth is going down that esophagus, moistening everything up, killing up the bacteria that should not be there, getting into your stomach acids, making its way into your small intestines, then making its way to your bloodstream. So you keep your shit up. You don't got to worry about getting sick. Motherfucker, that's why vegans don't get sick, because they shit a lot. Hello, they eat a lot of fiber, a lot of nutritional things. It keeps their immunity nice and strong. You got all that tea, no shade. The bigger the gut, the weaker the immune system. And I'm not even cutting in. Do some cleanses and you'll see a difference. Cleanse yourself out. Do a colon cleanse. You're gonna be you're gonna shit up a storm, but you're gonna thank your body later. You're going to shit up a storm, but you're going to say, thank you for keeping me not being sick. Thank you for keeping me sickness free. Hallelujah, 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 Yahoo, Yahoo. You want to do in-person teas, honey? What kind of in-person teas you want to do? Okay, call me if you really want to talk to me. Call me Satisfaction Guaranteed. Come on, Elihu. What song is that? Yes, emergency orange flavor is so good. Yes, no cold so far. Wash my hands. Yes, yes. Yes, the mind is connected to your gut. Yes, it is. You have three minds. You have your mind, you have your heart, and you have your gut. If the heart is out of whack, so is the gut, and so the fuck is this is up here. Can we talk about this? Why everything you put into your stomach affects your mind, including parasites. A lot of people didn't know, Eliyahu, there's actually parasites that live in pork. That's why you gotta burn pork. If you're gonna eat pork, it needs to be burnt. This parasite gets into your bloodstream. It travels up your back, which is your spinal column. It causes a whole bunch of issues with your back. No tea, no shade. Get into the tea. And they make it way up to your brain. And they start incubating inside your fucking brain. And they start eating up your brain. Like, look up. There's videos on it. And people actually... There was a woman out there in Houston, Texas. I'll never forget this. It was on the news, too. Look it up. The woman actually had... she was losing her mobility. Like her hands would go numb. And she's like, what's going on? And then her legs wasn't working. And then she went to her doctor and they did a scan. And they were like, yeah, we don't see anything going on with you. Anyway, she ended up doing a CT scan when it was too late, y'all, to where she was starting to lose her vision. She did a CT scan and they said, yeah, you got tumors. You got big ass tumors in your head. The doctor cut her head open, y'all, to operate on these tumors. Why was it parasites inside of her fucking head? And that, see right there, that's why I said I can't eat everybody's cooking. Bitch, people don't wash their hands. They scratch their asshole, cook the food. Then now you got E. coli in your damn food. And E. coli is definitely real. Aspartame is E. coli, if you don't know. If you don't know. Aspartame is motherfucking E. coli. So you're drinking or eating anything with aspartame in it, bitch. You're sucking and eating on some shit bacteria. How you doing? So you don't eat ass, but you suck on pig feet and shit, bitch. You eat ass. If you don't eat ass, but you suck on some aspartame, bitch, you played in the Hershey Highway too. No tea, no shade. Learn about your minerals and shit, girl. Artificial synthetics. Anyway. Bitch. They said I can't eat no ass, but you drinking the ass juice. When they say they found E. coli in the corn and spinach, how y'all think they get E. coli on corn and spinach and shit, girl? They spraying these plants with y'all shit, y'all manure. Salmonella is a whole nother topic, but they using shit water. They using shit water to marinate and pepper. That's why they have to go up on the insecticides and the pesticides. Because they using y'all shit water. What else they gonna do with that water? Bitch, they fertilizing y'all fruits and y'all vegetables with that shit. That's why they got E. coli and spinach and shit, girl. Let them tell you what they want to tell you, honey. No, you got E. coli because we rubbed chicken up on it. No, bitch, you would have salmonella, not fucking E. coli. Bitch, you got E. coli in these fruits and vegetables, bitch, because somehow, some way, shit got up on it. Fecal matter got up on that shit, girl. Even if you cook it, bitch, they still tell you we need a recall on it, bitch, because even when it's cooked, the shit's still up in it because they fertilize that shit with shit water. Just like when the farmers, they use cow manure and horse manure to do shit. Girl, bye. Bitch, please. Girl, bye. Go ahead and keep drinking and eating that cow shit. E. coli recall. Okay, sis. That's sepsis, honey. Anybody know what sepsis is? Then you'll understand exactly what causes certain sicknesses in the body, which is caused by E. coli, the bacteria. Look up sepsis, honey. You tell me exactly what is going on. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody listening to that bullshit, bitch. You could fool the motherfuckers that don't read up on shit. But the bitch that read shit, the motherfuckers who read instead of get high, the motherfuckers that read instead of fucking and sucking, the motherfuckers that read instead of reading one damn line and come out and educate people like they know every fucking thing, bitch, you can't fool us. I actually sit down, I look up shit, I read shit, bitch. I don't just say, oh, I read on Google somewhere that they said that, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, do your history check. As we go into all that, T-girl, ain't nothing new under the damn sun. I was reading a comment of somebody said that people don't need a master teacher because the master teacher learned from someone else too. They learn from themselves. And I'm just like, no, those are self-proclaimed master teachers. The whole reason why you're supposed to respect your elders and have elders to look up to, because a lot of people didn't have elders. They didn't have responsible elders, and now because they're older, they want you to respect them because they're older. No, bitch, you're not an elder because you were not led by nobody with common sense. So if you were not led with nobody with common sense, then how the fuck you gonna try to tell everybody that you got common sense? Who taught you your common sense? Yeah, bitch, you're a self-proclaimed elder. No thanks. So going into that, the whole purpose of that is you learn the ancient ways from your elders, and then you take on what they're telling you, you apply to your life, and now you become knowledgeable. Of the information, and through your own experience, you become wise, right? Wise is experiencing the knowledge that you have. So when you become wiser and you get older, you become wiser as you get older, you should, then now you become a damn elder. But people that don't have an elder, didn't have a good figure in the house, father didn't raise you, mother didn't raise you, your grandmama wasn't in the right place to raise you because she raised your parents. So if your parents were deadbeats, then that means your grandparents went wrong. So your grandparents raised you don't mean it any better. Well, my grandmother raised me. Okay, but your grandmother raised your parents too. What happened to them? No tea, no shade. I'm just speaking like I'm telling you how it is. So, bitch, you don't have, elder. You know, elder, bitch, nobody taught you what you should learn. Nobody taught you the importance of you being you. And nobody honestly actually told you what it's like to be older. That's what I love about having older people, because when I'm 60, I know what to expect as far as life. But some people don't have that. They didn't have that. They didn't have parental figures. They've been raising themselves since they were 16, and now they're 45. And it's like, I didn't know you go through this. Yeah, because you didn't have an elder. So now that you're older, you expect other people to call you an elder? No, thank you. I'll pass. But anyway, bitch, master teachers learn from someone higher than them. And depending on how the master teacher teaches will show you who they had guiding them. But it's a continuous thing. You get someone to teach you things, and then you go out and you teach people things. It's like a lineage thing, right? Because everything I learn when I have children, I share some of the stuff with you guys. But my kids are going to get the real deal, Holyfield, because bitch, they're my blood, they're my energy transfer. So they're gonna get the real tea. Even if they're adopted, they're going to still get the real tea because they're going to be my children. They're going to get my children. My spirits are going to be their spirits. Not all of them, they're going to get my tea. So like I said, they're going to know every secret that I know, they're going to know. So when they have kids, it can keep on going. When they have kids, that kid will have a kid. And that's how I'm going to still be here, bitch. I ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'm living through my children. Who you doing? Okay, bitch, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'm going to be immortal. I'm going to be immortal because my kids are going to be carrying on that DNA, honey. Now, I know y'all gonna say, well, this bitch got kids too. She carrying on DNA too. But at the end of the day, girl, her DNA is whack because she's whack. So I know her kids is whack. A bitch ain't gonna be basic as fuck and have kids that are advanced in their ways. Girl, bye. And we know that the daddy went up about the life because he had a baby with your ass. So we know people in their right mind don't have babies and fuck up their life. Children will either make or break you. You either fuck your life having kids or make sure it enhances your life. Okay, bitch, if it did not enhance your life, bitch, girl, bye. Anyway, come on. Yes, sepsis. Yep, sepsis. Come on. That affects the heart. Yes, honey. Yes. They put those in those diet sodas. Yes, they do. Come on, Lotus. Yes, they do, Lotus. It's in the gum, too. It's in the fucking gum, too. That shit eats up your teeth. Yes, it does. I remember I went to the dentist. I was 16 or 17 years old. Yes, because I used to chew gum all the time. I had my first root canal done at 19, I want to say. And I actually had to do it twice because the first doctor did it fucked up. But they were like, yeah, this is from not brush your teeth. Bitch, I brush my teeth. I was raised to brush my teeth multiple times a day and floss my teeth. But what it is that I was chewing gum. I was chewing like Big Red, Winter Fresh, all the good stuff. No tea, no shade, but I'm just speaking my facts out here. So by me chewing it on that side all the time, it weakened my fucking teeth. And like I said, I had to get one root canal done because of that. And it wasn't sugar. It wasn't none of that. Because like I said, I ate chocolate and shit, but I still brush my teeth and I still flossed. I still do that. So, like I said, my dentist was like, yeah, you need to stay away from those type of gums because it has aspartame in it and it has a whole bunch of other artificial flavors in it. And the artificial flavors break down the real. It's like synthetic drugs. When you take your Lexapros and your Zoloft and your Seroquels, that shit is artificial. There's a real plant that provides the same medicinal purposes. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I have done my research. It's plants that does the same type of benefits as these drugs do because only thing is these drugs are synthetic. And like I said, the synthetic stuff, they have to add extra shit in there. So the synthetic stuff is going to break down your frequencies, your natural vibration, and that's going to cause your body to break down. So this is why they say all drugs have side effects. Yes, I'm going to take an aspirin for my headache, but the aspirin is going to fucking tear up my stomach. It's going to eat up my stomach line. It's going to eat up my esophagus. It's going to cause me to have acid reflux at 30 years old. Like, people do not understand that. Well, it can't be that bad because they let me take it. Girl, bye. Do you know that they allow in frozen foods rat hair and rat fecal matter? Every so fucking many bags, ever so many pounds of fruits and vegetables, bitch, they allow fecal matter. So I don't buy frozen vegetables neither. If I do, it's collard greens and spinach, and I make sure that motherfucker is still soaked in motherfucking vinegar. Who you doing? Bitch, please. But bitch, I don't buy frozen vegetables or frozen fruits, frozen bananas, pureed and all that. I don't do that shit because I know what they allow them to put in that fucking bag. No, thank you. Like, bitch, make your own puree, bitch. I got a fucking blender. A Ninja, no, Bullet, RX Bullet, bitch. I can make my own soups and my own motherfucking smoothies. Girl, cut up your own damn apples and shit. Fuck I look like. But like I said, natural things raise your frequency and artificial things lower your frequency. This is why in the Art of Conjuring, we're going to go over the importance of using natural-based ingredients. We talked about this in a video that I presented, using natural candles versus the fake synthetic candles. Like when you go get a candle that's made from these artificial wax, you know, going into that, you're not going to have that much power because you have some artificial shit mixed in with the real shit, and that throws off the frequency. If you're making a candle or using a candle made out of beeswax, you're going to have a better chance of your stuff manifesting effectively, not partially manifest, because you're using natural ingredients that are connected to the earth and the sky above, and it allows that door to open. You know, it takes 3 to manifest. And even going into that, candles and other tools are midway points between the realms and between energies, which allow you to move past certain points. And in the game of GTA, what I love about GTA got waypoints. Y'all know about waypoints and marking the calendars or marking the GPS to go to certain places? That's what these tools do. These tools actually mark waypoints for spirits to come through to do what they need to do to assist you. And depend on where these waypoints are at, as I said before, you want to get energy work from somebody, ask them to send you their property location. Or if they don't have to send your property location, but ask them what city they live in. Because I'm not afraid to tell what city I'm in, bitch. You could check, bitch. There's ley lines all up over here. I live in California, bitch. There's energy all up and down California. All up and down California, girl, from the Oregon borderline down to motherfucking Mexico, bitch. In fact, the borderline in Mexico have extended deep into Mexico because, bitch, that energy go hand in hand. How you doing? So like I said before, ask the people who are doing your energy work, first of all, what are your credentials to be doing energy work and where you live at? Because a lot of places have dead energy. And this is why there's dead people. That's why you have the KKKs are able to move in and do their shit. You have people going through doing fucked up shit. And I'm not even going into that, but I'm just saying you have spiritual and chemical warfare in certain parts of the world because those places are weaker. I live in what they call the San Joaquin Valley. If you were to look up and do your research on it, there was a guy that did an interview back in 1998. He redid the interview in 2012. They talked about Earth being something coming in, Planet X coming in and spewing meteorites onto Earth. This scientist said, verbatim, that the safest place, there's a few safe places in America. In California, the Central Valley, we are at the bottom of the basin. So if something was to come hit, it'll be hurled at the Bay Area first. It'll be hurled at above Sacramento, and it'll be sitting down in LA. But where I'm at, honey, I'm protected by certain energies, like radiation. I'm protected by certain frequencies. And I can say, continue. When people think they putting shit on, I'm a curse you, bitch. Girl, your shit ain't gonna reach through those mountains, honey. Cause girl, your shit ain't gonna reach through those mountains, bitch. We had a lot of natural disasters, and my people here have survived. That's why this is a melting point. You had Chinese immigrants establish their life here. You had Southern immigrants establish their life here. You had Okies establishing their life here. You had Spanish people establishing their life here. Even going to the natives, the Yokuts, who lived here. Bitch, please, girl, bye. You better ask somebody, girl. Ain't nobody out here experimenting with magic or doing it just to do it, bitch. Like I said, I was born on a land, and I live on a land to provide certain services, and that's why I can tap into that shit, because it's in me. It's in me, honey. It's in me. I eat foods from the place. I sleep in the place. I drink water from the place. I shit in the place. I piss in the place. Everything is here, girl. This is where the tea is at. And California is not the only place to have it. There's other parts where they have it too. But look up these spirits and say where they're at. You don't have any energy there, girl. You don't have any energy. Certain parts of Texas have energy. Certain parts of Alabama have energy. Certain parts of Louisiana have energy. Certain parts of Mississippi have energy. Some parts of Oklahoma. Like, these people don't live in these places, though. Atlanta, the same thing. Or Georgia. Atlanta doesn't have living energy there. Atlanta, Georgia, there's no living energy there. Outside of Atlanta, there's some energy there if you're trying to go change your life and become empowered. But inside the city of Atlanta, there is not no living energy there. Very similar to LA. Outside of LA, there's some energy, but inside there's not. So like I said before, you have to understand black lines and ley lines. If you live on a black line, nothing is old to you and you have nothing. If you live on a ley line, then everything that moves through you is for you, and you're able to tap into certain energies to get certain things accomplished. But like I said, a lot of people live on black lines. And if you don't know what those meanings are, you can look that up. Do your research. What black lines is and what ley lines is. LEI and black lines. A lot of people live on black lines, and yet I'm powerful. Okay. I would love to see you manifest a new life then. I would love you manifest a new life without trying to shut down other people's channels physically. Because if I was trying to shut down somebody spiritually, I would get spirit to take their life. I mean, if I have that gift. Because a lot of people say, I'm a necromancer. Well, you're a necromancer. That means you know how to communicate with the dead. You know how to conjure up the dead. If you know how to conjure up the dead, then you can have people taken out. So what better way to demonstrate your powers to people is take someone out, like get them gone, take their life out. What better way to show people that you're a necromancer by having that spirit to come on here and to use them to fuck themselves up? Why are you being physical with it if you have all that power? If you have the power to tap into spirit forces, you won't be coming into people's room verbally saying, I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to take you to court. Obviously, the spirits that work with you ain't that smart, because they will also educate you on the law and let you know that when you are a public figure, people are able to talk about things about you that is public record. If you don't know that. If you don't know that, I've had many stalkers. I've been on the internet since 2005. I made my first appearance in 2005. I was on Black Planet, Urban Chat, BGC, Black Gay Chat, and Downy Link. Okay, I was in many, many houses too, but anyway, we're going to talk about that. And I got stalkers. People wanted to get to know me, and I was very private. I kept my internet, and then they tried to connect with me via the people I was associated with, and the people I was associated with gave them all my information. So people are literally trying to track me down. And even right now, there's somebody who watches my videos who I never gave my link to. I do not interact with. He lives in my city. And every time I turn around, people I know are saying, this guy is asking about you. And it's like, why? And this man has opportunity, y'all. This man was so fucking afraid, girl, that we went out to eat 3 weeks ago. After my sister died, this man showed up and had to leave. Because this man was so uncomfortable in my presence. But guess what? After his faggot ass left, he had nerve to send my friend a screenshot of one of the apps that I'm on. And I'm like, fucking weirdo. That's why I said I go with security. If I'm not with security, bitch, I have my shit with me. Because people are fucking weird. They're fucking weird. Like weird. And I don't stalk people. I don't look up people. That's not my thing. Honey, that's not my fucking thing. I don't get jealous of people. I'm not a jealous type of person. I'm secured in my own nature and who I am. I like everything about me. The nasty part of me, the good part of me. I love everything about me. Anything that I want, I could definitely get. Anything that I see, oh, I see that bitch, she know how to keep a man. Bitch, please. Ain't nobody hating on another bitch when they're secure with them damn self. So like I said, this motherfucker is stalking me. He's really stalking me, and it's very creepy. And like I said, he doesn't comment on my videos. He doesn't come out and interact. But someone I know said that he told them that they know my YouTube channel, and they gave that person my YouTube channel. I'm just like, really? Like, you fucking weirdo? Like, what the fuck you want? You want to be dick down? What do you want? So, like I told her, the next time I see him, he's being checked. The next time I get the opportunity to see his ass in person, he's getting fucking checked. He's getting fucking checked, bitch. Stop fucking with me. Weirdo. And we already know what it is because he cross-dresses. So we know he's fascinated with that. So, of course, that's what makes him so connected. You know, he cross-dresses, he catfish, he do all that shit. So he's trying to get in and see what I do and how I do. Girl, bye. It takes realness. Realness is more than just surgery and putting on makeup. Realness is realness. Realness is energy. That's why with or without makeup, I can still pull and get what I need to get because I'm real. Realness is not no damn wigs, makeup, how much surgery you had, all that shit. That's not realness, honey. Because there's a lot of girls that had all that shit and they still get caught. There's a girl right now I know that's in New York. I know one in Louisiana too, but there's a girl up there in New York that have a sex change. She had well over 50 fucking surgeries, got well over $1.5 million worth of surgeries. I won't say no name. And she still get clocked. People still call out that she's a transgender. And that makes her depressed. She goes see therapists and she used to try to read me down for filth back in the day. Like, girl, you need to have surgery. Girl, you don't look all that. Girl, I don't have problems. I don't got problems, girl. I got to constantly put in my disclaimer that I'm transgender. Constantly. Constantly. I don't care what I sound, I don't care what I look like. People still assume that I am a cisgender female. No matter how I sound or how I look, people still insist on that. So I got to constantly say, listen, I'm transgender. Yes, no kids. No kids, honey. No, you trying to get me pregnant. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. There's no kids here. Okay. Then they get the picture. And even then they're like, well, how's it possible? So were you born with the dick or were you born with the titties? And it's like, girl, Miss Thing, excuse me? But anyway, so like I said, it's crazy, y'all. I'll talk about that because that motherfucker is weird as fuck. He's weird as fuck. And even the bitch that we're connected to, I'm this close to cutting her ass off too because I'm like, I don't have interdialogues with him or his friend who is your boyfriend. And yet he seems to know more about me as if I've had conversations with him. I've never had interdialogue with this motherfucker at all because he does drugs. I'm not into crackheads and weed heads and people that got to pop pills to feel loved and shit. That's why a lot of people pop mollies because they're insensitive. People pop mollies and shit because they're insensitive and they get on that shit to feel emotion. People lack emotion, so that's why they do this extra shit to tap into that energy. I don't need to do that, girl. I can feel my body. My nipples are sensitive. Everything on me is sensitive, bitch. I don't need to pop no molly and, ooh, pop a molly, girl. Try it, girl. It makes you feel good. Excuse me? Bitch, you're talking to a queen, honey. I don't just call myself a queen because I'm a transsexual. I'm a femme queen, but I'm also a queen in essence too, bitch. I build, I don't destroy. I destroy if I need to destroy, but bitch, I build. That's what queens and kings do. They build kingdoms, honey. They don't destroy kingdoms, bitch. They're not threatened by the next bitch. Because we all know that we have our own fucking throne to sit upon. Bitch. Motherfucker. Anyway. Come on. Merry Christmas, M. Jones. How you doing? Yes. Yes, you are an elder by your deeds and your wisdom and your experience. Hello, Tasha. Hello. You hear these videos of these little boys calling their mama by their name. Marcella. And it's like, wait a minute, Marcella? Who's Marcella? Me. Is that your nephew? Is that your neighbor? No, that's my son. So let me get this correctly, Marcella. You carried your son for 9.5 months. You got an epidural to get rid of that pain, which, by the way, you can actually become paralyzed by getting epidural. That's why I don't know how people could just get pregnant. you can actually die from having birth, from giving birth. You can actually hemorrhage to death. You can actually lose your life. When you are giving birth to a child, you are close to death. That is your closest to death outside of being asleep. Okay, this is why I said, don't just be fucking and sucking to get pregnant just to do it. You're risking your life. Okay, so anyway, so Marcella, you set up for 9.5 months with this child. You had this child, you took him home, you changed his diaper to shitty ass diaper. He pissed on you a few times because baby pissed on you. Yes, they do. I think one of my nephews never pissed on people. But my other nephews, honey, they pissed all over people. I remember one of my nephews, honey, my second eldest nephew, honey, he used to piss so much every time I changed the diaper, bitch. I had to do laundry like all the time because he pissed up my bed. So I learned I'm gonna start changing his ass on the floor. So you piss on that floor, honey, we just shampoo that carpet. But he would piss every time that diaper come off. Bitch, it was piss everywhere. And he thought it was so cute. Bitch, you 6 months old pissing and smiling. That shit ain't funny. But this boy, you done changed his pissy ass diaper. You done woke up every 2 hours to feed his ass. You done woke up every 2 hours to feed his ass, sis. And you gonna let him take the hand off your name by calling you Marcella, not mama, not queen, not the lady who brought me into the world. And she's like, well, that doesn't really bother me. Maybe that's why he's calling you Marcella then, because he don't feel like you're a mother to him. Same thing when I have aunties. My grandma raised a lot of my cousins because their mother was not in the picture. And they would call my grandmother mama, and they would call their mother by their name. And my auntie would say, I don't know why they never call me mama. Because, bitch, they didn't see you as a mama. That's why. You didn't raise them. My grandmother raised them. My grandmother took them to school. She made them breakfast. She made them dinner. They were the last person that she saw. Like, girl, that's why. So going into that, people give you titles when they feel that. And like I said, kids are a good example of that. Putting handles on your name. Mrs. Clark. Ain't nobody call nobody Mrs. and Misters unless they feel really like respected by them. We didn't call everybody sir and ma'am. You know, we didn't do that. You know, we definitely didn't do that, girl. Not everybody. We call some people. Some people would be like, why they call him sir and they didn't call me sir? Well, bitch, you don't act like a sir, bitch. You act like a fucking peasant. You're disrespectful. We hear you cussing every time I come around. You got an alcohol. You got something to your face. You talking nasty. Like, bitch, I don't want to hear that shit. So no, I'm not going to call you sir, bitch. You're a fucking dog. You're a fucking animal, bitch. I ain't calling you sir. You're an old bitch to act like a fucking hag, bitch. You ain't being called ma'am to me. I'm not calling you no damn ma'am. I'm not calling you auntie. I'm not calling you mom. I'm not being respectful to you, bitch. You disrespect yourself, so you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Bitch, please. You don't wreck yourself to the fucking ground, and now you want me to respect you? And you don't wreck yourself, girl? The fuck I look like? Respecting somebody who don't respect them damn selves. Bitch, we're all bad. Y'all hear that? Somebody blowing up this damn iPhone. This don't give up my damn numbers. This don't give up my damn... Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? Look. Look. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all hear that? Do y'all fucking hear this? Okay. I know who this is. Okay. Listen, you don't email from too many damn emails, LA Yahoo. Listen, I'm like, who the fuck is this person with all these damn names? You put your whole name up in there too. You better stop all that. And who the fuck is King Louie? Let me see, because I'm not calling you King Louie, honey. Who the fuck is King Louie? Because you're not being called King Louie. I don't call nobody King, honey. Girl, bye. I'm gonna see who the fuck this King Louie person is. And there was somebody sent a... Now we back at this again. People still sending me dick pictures, honey. Now we back at this shit again, honey. Honey, that dick better be shooting out some good spirits, honey. You must have sitting there to let me know that it's golden over there, honey. I only fuck with dick that elevate me, honey. If the dick don't elevate me, I'm not down for it, honey. I mean elevate me, like take me to another realm, honey. Okay, if the dick don't elevate me, bitch, no thanks. No thanks. We don't fuck for fun, honey. No thank you. We have sex and we make love, honey. We don't fuck. Okay, fucking get you STDs and STIs, bitch. Making love and elevating your spirit, bitch, get you a lot further. That. So, like I said, if that dick ain't golden, honey, no, thank you. I don't care how much money I got attached to it, bitch. You ain't paying me to take your demons, aka your semen. I want active semens, not dead semens, honey. Wow. I don't want that RNA, DNA inside me, honey. So, you know, DNA and RNA is inside of semen, and people be letting these semens ejaculate them, then the semen get all inside your bloodstream, you know, if you have an anal sex, and you getting these spirits attached to you. Even going to people that let these men ejaculate inside their vagina, you know, you're getting attached, you're getting these attachments literally to you. Your eggs are coming out, which is a duplication of you, falling down the fallopian tube into your uterus, which is your factory. That's your core. That's who you are, going into your root and your sacral chakra. And for the man, of course, it's your nut sack and it's your prostate. Hello. And you just letting these people shoot they attachments into you, because if they bums, you gonna become a bum. Ain't a bad bitch fucking no bummy ass nigga, honey. No tea, no shade. Ain't nobody doing that. So then you letting them duplicate, you letting them attack your duplicate, honey, right? Getting you at your lower self inside your uterus, building and attaching stuff to your motherfucking wall while that egg in there fighting and the fucking spear. That's why semens look like fucking spears and shit, girl. Pierce your fucking soul. Then you out here years later talking about something. I don't know why this man got a hold on me. He called me bitch. He called me wench. He called me a sucker. And I'm just so connected, Mystic. Mystic, you'll never know. As I told my cousin, who we're good cousins now. Like, for real, we're good cousins. I want to actually hang out with her this weekend. But she kind of got a little nasty too, because I told her about her pregnancy, and she's like, well, you never had a baby, so how do you know that? Excuse me, do you know that majority of gynecologists and OBGYNs back in the day was males? Did you not know that? Now it's becoming a feminine or a female profession, but it was mostly male GYNs and OBs back in the day. So, bitch, I don't got to have a uterus and a vagina to know how it operates, because we know that people go to medical school to learn how to deal with that, right? And we know that in the medical books, they talk about all that good stuff. So I can break down the analogy and the atomic, on an atomic level, the purpose of the uterus and the vagina, just like females, I'm sure, could break down penises and testicles. Bitch, we don't have to have the body parts to know how the fucking the shit operate. And then you're also dealing with a spiritual person who sees the spiritual things behind all things in the first place. So at the end of the day, bitch, you're a man with a womb. As we know, because men also have breasts. They're not functioning, but men still have mammary glands inside their breasts. And if you do not know, mammary glands is where milk production happens at. So men have dormant mammary glands, which still makes them connected to females. Going into a prostate, a dormant uterus. Honey, testicles, vas deferens, and prostates are upside down versions. Can we talk about it for a minute? Upside down versions of the uterus, the fallopian tube, and the fucking ovums. So, bitch, don't get all cute and spaz at me, girl, because you've been blessed the opportunity to bring life into this world. Bitch, don't try me. And she tried it, girl. Well, wait. Now she taking heed and I need to come to you because I want to do a vagina. I want to do a vaginal wash. And I know you know some things. Oh, just 7 years ago, girl, you were trying to read me down on Facebook. Remember that girl? My tranny ass in my Medea voice. Remember that girl? Remember back in the day, girl, you were like, honey, you don't know what this feels like. Bitch, please. And for your information, I'm sure I've had children in one of these lives I've had. And I like I said, I've not felt that in my life, this life, but I'm sure I know what it feels like to fucking give birth. I'm pretty sure, honey. I'm pretty sure, bitch. Girl, back. Go ahead and get me that thing where they have the fake contraction thing, and we'll see if I can handle that. How you doing? Let's do a challenge on that. How about that? Send me the money so I can buy that, guy, so I can get on YouTube and show y'all that I can handle that tea. Bitch, please. Anyway, I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, you let this man get you at the lower levels and talk about you don't know why he got a hold on you. That's what I said. What I used to do, honey, if I didn't like the man, I would just give him oral or give him a hand job. That's all I did. And now you got 3D pocket pussies, honey. So I don't got to do shit, girl. Let me just put that on you. Girl, bye. I won't let you hit me nowhere in my root chakra. Not the front side or not the motherfucking back side. Bitch, you wasn't doing none of that, girl. How you doing? Bitch, please. Y'all crazy. Then y'all wonder why y'all got a hold on a bummy ass nigga. Don't let him dick you down, girl. That's why he's trying to dick you down the first date. Because you know he can tie you down. A lot of these motherfuckers, they know. Because they come to these spirituals, honey. When I went to that damn Botanica, you had men up in there. Girl, I went to that Botanica, bitch, 2 years ago. Lachey was there too. Lachey, you remember that? Y'all, there was like 20 cars outside. And I said, ooh, there's a lot of women with problems. Let me make my business cards. Honey, when they got around that building, it was man, woman, woman. I kid you, there was 3 women out of 20 men. I said, what the fuck? What they in here doing? Even one of the guys had a candle. I won't even go into it. He bought some stuff. And I said, he trying to tie somebody down. He trying to die. Well, you know when a man is starting to do spiritual work on a woman, because we know that men women are good manifestors too, but women come from it from a spiritual point of view. So emotion. Men, they know how to tap into that tea without tapping into that tea. So that's why a lot of these men, they try to use their dick game and their mouthpiece to get you, honey. They call that selling a dream. That, and when I say men, I mean masculine energy, because a lot of these trans men do it too. A lot of these lesbian studs do it too. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They use that masculine energy to attract and to penetrate. So when they penetrate it, they penetrate hard. So anyway, but that's what they do, girl. You let them tap inside that root chakra, and now you hooked. I can't stop thinking about him. He disrespects me, but I can't. Mystic, when I sleep, I think about him. I can't have sex with another man, because when I have sex with another man, I think about him. Yeah, he got you tied up, girl. Ain't no man tie me down, bitch, like that, honey. You ain't sticking nothing in nothing, honey. Bitch, elevate me first. Show me that you can provide for me something that I can't provide for myself. Ha ha. Hello? Hello? Bitch. You got the wrong one. You need to know frozen fruit. Yes, you do. Look it up. No frozen fruit special. Look it up. Look it up, M. Jones. Look up what you eating. What you putting in that body. Tasha, we the everybody is. Everybody the 12 tribes of Israel. Everybody is, honey. Everybody is, Jay. Who you doing? How you doing, honey? Not just black folks. I saw on Facebook one had an apple and had a wax on it, and they were trying to figure out why it was so shiny until they poured some hot water in the cedar white skill pillow. Yes, Tasha. Yes, come on. Oh, you're not far. Eliyahu, you drive? Do you drive? Vallejo have energy up there too. You know, Vallejo, they tried to Vallejo. Let's say the Spanish, honey. Vallejo, right? And in English, they say Valley Joe. Vallejo has some energy too, because you guys are right there by that mountain. What is that mountain right there called? What is that mountain right there? It looks like a damn iguana. What's that fucking mountain over there by y'all? Interstate 80. Then y'all got that bridge there too. You know, bridges, railroad tracks, all the good stuff, honey. That's all spiritual meaning behind that. But Vallejo definitely have energy there. You guys also, you're not too far from Napa, you know. Oh, that's Vacaville. I'm thinking about Vacaville. Vacaville is very, very close to some seeds too, honey. Vacaville and Woodland, honey. Cotton, what is it? Where is that casino at? Cotton something up there, honey. Benicia got some tea there too. Fairfield got a little bit of tea. But Vallejo going down into Frisco, you guys feed off that Frisco energy, honey. That's why they had that movement over there. You had the Hells Angels. You had a mix up of those hippie people, those flower children. You had going across to Oakland. You had the Black Panthers. You had many, many organizations over there in the Bay Area that was very powerful because that energy over there, the peninsula. You know, you had also East Palo Alto, people don't talk about, the Silicon Valley. You know, you have Milpitas. Can we talk about that? You know, there's a certain part over there called Menlo Park. Menlo Park. Come on, Menlo Park. Menlo Park, bitch. Menlo. Who know about Menlo Park, California? Girl. Woo, girl, let me tell y'all a secret. Can I tell y'all a secret with you? Let me tell you a secret with y'all really quickly. I was 16, and I was really excited for me to become 18. I said, countdown, I'm gone. 16 years old, I got open to a lot of things spiritually. And the things I got open to was not so good. Now, I was never abused, raped, molested, or anything like that. But I've dealt with people who experienced that. And I think some people that were around me were very perverted, because I remember my mom telling us stories about certain people, and we knew how to pick up on their energy. Like, something right with this motherfucker. He looked like he liked children. Like, they have a look to them. I don't care what nobody say. Pedophiles have a fucking look to them. Oh, we got security coming up in here, honey. That's about time, bitch. How long y'all been here for 2 hours? The fuck? What y'all getting paid, nigga? So I met this guy. Ghetto ass. Look at this ghetto bitch right here. She drives so crazy. So I met this guy who was older. We're just going to say he's an older man who was like, there's a special type of magic that you should be practicing. And I was like, what kind of magic is this? It's like, I'm eager to learn. And he said, well, it requires this and that and da-da-da-da-da. And, it was my fault, y'all. I lied and said I was 18. I said I'm 18 years old. And my mom gagged at this story, y'all, because my mom know about this, so I could talk about this. So this guy was like spoiling me. So my first experience from a sugar daddy, you call it that, was 16 years old. And this man actually bought me a $25,000 rose gold Rolex watch. On top of that, this man gave me a check for like, I want to say $10,000. Like, he was trying to buy me, y'all, buy me to do, to go and do my thing. So anyway, so he ended up taking back the Rolex after he found out my age. I ended up telling him, because I was like, oh shit, I could probably get in trouble for this, because he was really trying to get me over there to do some things over there, honey. And I said, bitch, I'm afraid of that. No. But I got to keep that check. And I remember my stepdad, I signed it over to my stepdad, because my stepdad had a bank account with Bank of America. And I got to go in there, I got to write the check. He cashed it, put in his damn bank account. I wonder what happened to that damn money too. I only remember spending about $1,000 of that damn money. They probably put it towards bills. That's how I wanted to go. But this man, he actually met me in person, y'all. That's what made me openly tell him, like, hey, I'm 18 years, I'm not 18, I'm actually only 16. And he's like, oh, hell no. He said, oh, hell no, I can't do that. They got motherfuckers that go to jail for years for that. I can't do that. And he's like, I got grandchildren that's older than you. But, y'all, I was destined to be doing certain things. And I mean that by, honey, I should have been in somebody's tea right now. Who knows? I would have told him that if I would have stayed up with that lie about being 18, honey, I would probably been a kept woman by now. Because he did those lavish, they got those lavish parties out there. Girl, they trying to do it up there in Sacramento too. They invited me to one. LA got a lot of those parties too. You get invited to one of those parties, but you're doing something. But I was a little freaked out. I shared an experience with one of you guys 2 years ago. I went to their party and it was a little weird for me. And, I've been to other ones before when I was younger, but this one I was like, honey, we gotta go. We gotta go. Because you don't know. It's like a surprise. You don't know what's going on, and it is what it is. I said, girl, let's go. And I can't even tell you how to get there neither. I want to say we were near Rancho Cordova. I want to say that, like La Riviera. I want to say that. I want to say we were over there based off of my own experiences of driving over there. Like, that's what it kind of looked like. And I know we went over a bridge that was going over water, like the American River, I think. Anyway, I don't know. We were somewhere though. And they don't let you drive your stuff to these parties neither. They pick you up and they take you there. And that's another thing too, where people that be like, I went to this party, blah, blah, blah. I wonder why they never talk about how they got there. Because it's like, if you don't remember how you got there, because you don't just start and say, I was invited to a party. Like, okay, give us the dynamics of the party. How did you get to the party? Who picked you up? Because they're not just going to let you go there because, bitch, they know that you might try to come back when the party's not there and they might have to just do some shit to you. So I'm like, how did you get to those parties? On top of that, before they don't just invite people to those parties. Before you go to those type of parties, you have to be connected with people and those people are responsible. So if you're exposing information, then the people that you're connected to also are going to be at risk. So they're going to threaten you. If you expose information, bitch, I'm coming for you before they come for you, then bitch, you're not going to do it. Like I said, girl, no, girl, bye. I think these people that say they went to parties, I think they were invited to crack parties. You know, they have parties like that too, where they sell drugs to everybody. Everybody that had the same drug dealer go to the same fucking party. And I think they were invited to a crack party or something, bitch, and they trying to say it was an elite party or something. Because I'm like, how did you get to that party then? Who picked you up? What was the way there? What did they blindfold you? Did you see where you were going? Was it at a disclosed location? Like, how did you hear about it? Because they don't advertise that shit either. So it's like, how did you? And like people say industry, that means industry. So who are you to get on there? And they don't say, one of the guys tried to say that his cousin, we're going to talk about this really quickly. He understood that his cousin was a model signed to an agency out there in LA. And I'm like, girl, models go to a whole nother party. Anyway, that they were signed to an agency and the cousin got invited to a party after he first got signed. And I'm like, girl, first of all, you got to work your way up to that team. And he said that they wanted the cousin to do some gay shit, so the cousin exit out. And I'm like, but this is why they hire people to go around you, though, so they can see where you're at, so they know how to approach you. Because they're not going to make you do some gay shit if they know you're heterosexual. They're gonna trick you, or they're going to do some tease with you to first open you up to your sexuality and then introduce you to some new shit. They're not just gonna automatically say, well, in order for you to come through, you gotta do some gay stuff. Like, I'm like, who tell these people these stories? Like, that's how you know everybody copy everybody. And you got people that said, I work with people in the industry, Yasharuka, whatever the fuck kind of his name is. And he's like, bitch, you don't know what you're talking about. Bitch, because they know you, girl. You still use your social security number. You still get on Google.com. That's why you own a business. Unless you got that business in your wife or daughter name, then they'll be coming for your wife and daughter. You're still connected. They can find you, girl. You use your social security number. Your social security number is linking you right now to places all around the world. Honey, you cannot tell me that you're going to come out here and say, I'm not affiliated with that no more. I come out here and talk about how Drake was a closet case and I can do it. Like, there is no way, girl. And you got a business telling people join a business for $500. Bitch, you don't pay taxes? Bitch, you don't pay taxes, girl? You don't use cash? You don't use a bank card? You use a debit card? The fuck? You get on YouTube because you off the grid. You off the grid. You're not off the grid on YouTube, honey. So you on YouTube, but you still fucking connected. And people fall for that shit and say, well, he said, and I believe it because what he said sound about right. Girl, bye. You obviously don't know nobody in the industry. You obviously never been in the industry. You never been to a party. You never got, girl, bye. You probably been on a sideline. You probably met a celebrity that probably said, come over here and suck this dick, bitch. And you were down for that. But we talk about you actually getting in and knowing the routines, girl. You don't know those routines. Because, bitch, you know when people tell you these stories, you're like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. That's why they say it's important to have many talents. Just because you know how to sing. If you know how to sing but don't know how to dance, bitch, good luck. If you know how to model but you don't know how to act or sing or dance, bitch, good luck. You got to have more than just a cute face, bitch, to be a model. And you got to have more than just a voice to be a motherfucking singer. We all know that. And females have the easy way. As a male, bitch, you don't have that way like that, girl, because we all know how men are, honey, anyway. Most of them will fuck anything with a hole anyway. So they have to do a little more to test you. So, bitch, they really not fuck with you if all you know how to do is model. I have a cousin who's a model. Well, bitch, that's all you know how to do, bitch, and he's supposed to go to an inside party? Bitch, please. Get up out of here. Girl, bye. And then who brought your cousin in? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. That's true. You should only smudge it out. Don't blow out a candle. You're talking about air match when you blow out the candle. You're blowing away your intention. And honestly, it depends on what type of work you're doing. Blowing on candles versus snuffing them out. You need to snuff them out or smudge them out. It's called snuff, though. Versus blowing them out. Because like I said, that's air. So, You know, we talk about how the Lord uh blew air into the flesh, or oh, excuse me, we're talking about the Enlil and Enki story. Never mind. Yes, honey. Come on, honey. Zebulon, yes, honey. Benjamin, God, yes. Judah, Issachar, Zebulon, and Ephraim. Come on, Yahoo! Come on, Yahoo, Yahoo! Come on, you know about that team? Yes. Come on, work it out, honey. And as I always tell people this too, people have different people can read the same books or watch the same movie but interpret things differently. I know when I deal with certain things, I deal with people that are still in those lands and people that have possibly migrated from that land. So I don't just go by what is accessible via the books or via what someone else told. When it goes into me talking about religions and racial diversity or anything that deals with anything, I actually talk about things from a space or a place that I actually have got into. So like I said, with me, I do what I call extensive research. Same thing with if someone say, hey, Missy, you know, if you put metal in a microwave, it's going to blow up. You told me that. But now I need to do more research to see, well, this one person told me, who else is going to say this? And like I said, my research is not google.com. It's real books, going into genealogy, going into the land, going into the culture, taking biblical and all these other texts and putting it together and doing all the good stuff. So anyway, going into that, that's how I said about Haitian people or some of the Caribbean people being connected to Benjamin because of the tea. Like I said, some of these people that are in these places have cultures that they actually tell them stuff, like they pass it on. So it's not like they got their information from an outsider and they're repeating what an outsider told them. Like their great grandfather made sure that their culture stayed strong. So they taught them about their family, and then it just kept getting passed on. It kept getting passed on. And of course, every family have one very important person that holds all the information. Now, when you got 5 people holding the same information, somebody might twist it out and try to say, well, I'm not going to tell them the truth. Let me just add shit on. And that's what happens with a lot of things. People got aunties and relatives that just everybody's hearsay. But you got one auntie, one great aunt, one cousin, one uncle that has the information, that has all the information because they actually done their extensive research. They got their shit done from your relatives if they pass that down to them and they know what they know. Like I said, it is what it is, honey. Hello. So definitely do your research today. And definitely, like I said, try to get into contact with people who are from these lands. Try to get out with people that are still there. The Middle East. And do, you know, people who know their genealogy, get a hold to them. You can, people that be like, well, I don't know my genealogy. Bitch, you're beating a dead horse. Go with someone who knows their culture, who's a part of the culture and know their history. Because like I said before, many people are going to have different views upon things. And of course, like I said, I'm not listening to someone. If you're not Asian, you can't tell me about no Asian culture. I'm going to ask somebody who is from that land, who is from that culture, about their culture. You know, that's just me. That's just me. I'm not going to go to a Mexican shop and buy Chinese food. I don't care if they learned how to make Chinese food. It's not from the persons who actually know the history of it. It's not the same thing. So no, thank you. If that's the case, bitch, I can make my own fucking Chinese food then, girl. That's the case. No tea, no shade. So same thing with that. I'm not going to learn magic from someone who obviously do not know magic. I'm not going to go to somebody to help me manifest something who can't manifest anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to manifest somebody, ask somebody who helped me out. I'm not going to ask somebody to help me out with a love life or relationship advice, and they can't even keep no relationships. They have no best friends for 10 plus years. They have no husband or no boyfriend for 10 plus years. They don't have any business connections for 10 plus years. They can't maintain a business profession or a relationship. Like relationships are relationships. Okay. Some people choose to invest their time into building a romantic relationship. Some people choose to invest their time in building friendship. For me, that's me. I like to build friendship. So like I said, all my friendships, the longest relationship that I've had is probably the one I have now, but I maintain friendships for years at a time. Like it's not 1 year, 2 years. Like I got best friends from 11 years ago, honey. How you doing? So anyway, like I said, you want to get information from people who knows the tea. I learned Hinduism from someone who is from motherfucking India. I learned the history of fucking Egypt from people who are connected to that motherfucking land, who regularly visit that fucking land, who have ancestry in that motherfucking land. And like I said, people who've never been there, they're not from there, you can't tell me nothing. Can nobody from the conscious community tell me anything about Egypt? And there was somebody who's motherfucking European. You can't tell me nothing about no motherfucking Egypt, bitch. Because your ancestors are not from there, and you've never been there. You've never fucking been there, bitch. And if you have, bitch, you went there when you're fucking 30, 40 years old. You can tell me a motherfucking thing. So like I said, get acquainted with the people from these lands, from these cultures who know I am a descendant of this person who is connected to that person. And last names does not lie. Last names do not lie. People sit and say, well, I'm connected to this person. What is your last name? That's odd because the last name that you got was actually given to you by the master, which means you have no connections from that place. No tea, no shade. You have no direct connections because it didn't stay pure. Okay, well, see, even before the name change, you know anything about that? No, I don't. Okay. Like I said, girl, no. Bitch, we don't do that here, say she say, girl. Yes, you are, honey. Come on over here. Yes, Southeast Georgia. Hey, Mystic, come on. Come on, come on, Kimberly. Yes. Yes, come on, Kimberly Thomas. Yes. Yes. Okay, hello, Plank Care. Yes. She said she ripped it from the footer to the rooter. Come on. Your mama had to get 13 stitches when I came out 10 pounds. Come on. Yes, honey. Come on, Ellie Yahoo. Can you get spiritual work done to help you mingle with people better? Mingo. Yes. I'm sorry. My screen is cracked. Yes, you can. We call that self-healing work. If you cannot get along with yourself, you cannot get along with other people. A lot of people do not have confidence within themselves. They don't know anything about themselves. And then they want to build relationships outside of themselves, and it does not work out. That's why I see a lot of people out there who have relationship problems, friendship problems. They have business problems. We won't say no names, but we see a lot of celebrity people that have those issues. They can't build a personal relationship. They can't build a public relationship. They can't build a business relationship. And it is what it is because, of course, they don't know themselves. Something is going on with them. They have blockages they need to work on. And then it will all make sense to them. Like, oh my God. Going into Kaya. I gave a read about Kaya last year. I've been telling you this for the longest. Kaya has Oshun with her, but Oshun is not her head. There's nothing connected with her with Oshun outside of Oshun coming in and out. So going into that, Kaya doesn't know herself. There's a lot of things that happened to Kaya traumatically growing up that she's not going to talk about, but I definitely picked up when I was getting into those teas, honey. And those are her biggest problems. She needs to work through that. Going into Azealia Banks too. I always say this. Azealia Banks' biggest problem is she needs some self-healing work. Azealia is always looking on the outside. She's looking to project issues that she had growing up to other people, onto other people. And I'm noticing the ones that she had problems with, they remind her of somebody in her past that caused her problems. So she needs someone who sees that energy and to help her with that self-healing. And I don't care how much mussels you eat, how much clams you eat, how much selenite you have, how much amethyst stone you have. If your own energy is off, those stones cannot assist you. And like I said, she needs some self-healing. She needs some therapy. She needs some spiritual therapy. And I guarantee you, Azealia will be at the top. She's talented. Azealia is beautiful. She's talented in many levels. She can write, she can rap, she can sing. She's into nature. Like, she's very, very talented. But her root is motherfucking blocked. And it's blocking her sacral. And her sacral is not completely blocked, but it's still blocked. And even going into her heart, it blocks her heart. So you have these bled over energies being blocked, and it's why she cannot fully open up. And that's also going into your head chakra, why it looks like there's different personalities there. That's another reason I tell me about your ego. We talk about ego. Ego is your lower self. It is your conscious mind. It's who you think you are. Alter egos are split up versions of that. The true who you are is your higher self. Going in and being connected to your higher self, you know who you're meant to be. You know what you're meant to do here. So there's no distractions. There's no mistakes because you're connected to that. When you're connected with your ego or you're established in that, then you're going to make mistakes and expect, well, I'm sorry that I robbed the bank. Like, how did you even have that concept to even rob a bank? What made you even want to do that? I know it was your flesh. It was your ego that made you do that. It was not a higher being thing. It was not, I'm really experiencing this. So like I said, people need to know thyself. If you do not know thyself, and we're starting with your grandparents and your parents, if you do not know thyself, you're not going to know anybody that you will ever encounter in life. You can sit back and think you do. I don't know myself. I don't know my background, but I'm going to sit here and tell somebody about themselves, how they're this, that. No, bitch, you don't know anything about me. And going into, as we talked about, the conscious community and the African-American community in whole, a lot of African Americans not aware of who they are because, of course, they have things that were taught onto them and pushed onto them by, we could say, slave masters, we could say by society. So you sitting here trying to tell me who the fuck I am, bitch, and you don't know who the fuck your grandmother is. You don't know fuck who her husband was. You don't know fuck who your daddy is or who your mama is. Bitch, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing at all. And we're talking about consciously speaking, because spirituality is when your conscious and your subconscious meets. That's spirituality. Because yes, your conscious is important. Your flesh is important because that's why you manifest in the way that you manifested. And whatever you do to your flesh is the reason why you're doing that. But subconsciously, it's still there. Your subconscious is still there. So you become living in your power and your essence when you merge the two together. Well, people want to keep them separated. People want to say, well, that's my other side. That's this and that. No, baby girl, ain't no other side, bitch. You're one. Honey, if you have an alter ego that make people want to slap people and cut people up, that's really who you are, girl. Let's not get into that, girl. That's really who you are. That's really who you are, mama. If you guys, sometimes you want to fight people, you want to kill people, that's who you are. There's not, well, something else made me do it. No, bitch, that's you. You did that. You conjured up that energy. You gave that energy life. And you probably didn't purposefully did that. You probably didn't do that on purpose, intentionally, but it happened. And that's why you need to go seek therapy so you could slay those dragons and remove those obstacles. And as I said, a lot of people have obstacles in their way and they're assuming that it's other people's outside sources. I can't get ahead because of the white man. No, but you can't get ahead because of yourself. You don't know what it's meant to extend. You're not working on the trauma that you dealt with as a kid. Your parents abusing you, abandoning you, neglecting you. You haven't worked on that. You haven't worked on any type of issues you had with your relationships where the man abused you or made you feel like your father made you feel like. You're not working on that. You're just coming out trying to hop on and help other motherfucker people. And then as I'm saying, even going to people that get those help, that's why your life is fucked up. Like I said, I've seen a therapist. I still have a therapist I can pick up the phone right now and fucking talk to. We all have been through things. We all, white, black, gay, straight, have things that are traumatic that happens in our life. And we all need to see someone who can help us dissect and learn how to, okay, that's what that is. Okay. And to help make you a better person. Because like I said, there's a lot of shit I've been through, bitch. And I should be doing the exact same thing a lot of these people I should be doing out here or what they are doing. I could go out here and steal from a store and say, I'm going to blame that on this. I could do that shit too. Because, bitch, I've been through some fucking shit, girl. But ain't nobody out here being a victim. We're all being victorious. We're out here claiming our destiny. And we're saying, bitch, we have to go through that to get here. We have to go over that fucking mountain. Even going to that whole damn story about that black saying that people said, we will overcome, we shall overcome. Bitch, you thought that was just a figure of speech? Bitch, let's talk about fighting for your rights, fighting for where you want to get to. And once you get there, bitch, then you sit back and say, oh, Jesus, that was a fight. Or whoever you talk to, Satan, Buddha, Allah, oh, that was a fight. But you out here thinking about, I'm a fighter. How? You were tempted by the devil to steal and you stole. How the fuck did you win? You were tempted by the flesh to let a random nigga fuck and nut inside of you and you lost. How are you winning? You were tempted by the devil to write a bounce check and it got you nowhere. How are you winning? Can we talk about it? What's the most recent victorious thing that you've accomplished? And I'm gonna leave that with you guys. That's gonna be kind of like your homework. What's the last victorious thing that you've accomplished? Some people say I got over my addiction to alcohol. That is definitely victory. That is definitely victory. Accomplish it. That is definitely victory. Some people say I lost 20 pounds and maintained it. That is definitely victory. Especially you come from a family of people that love sweets and love doing shit. That is victory. Honey, you fought to get over that and you won. Honey, you were tempted. Girl, the devil presented you with ideas. The oppressor presented you with ideas and you said, that temptation is good, bitch, but I got to pass on that. You won. You were tempted by the devil to do some illegal shit and you said, no thanks. You won that shit. That is victorious, honey. That was fucking victory, honey. That is fucking victory. And you should be fucking saluted for that. Now, I don't know if people think they should be saluted for being an unfit mother and being a crook and a con and a scammer. Well, bitch, not how I was taught. That's not victory, bitch. That's not victory at all. You buy a house fraudulently, then lose that house, then gain another house through someone's death, and you think that we're going to say, bitch, you manifested. Bitch, no, the fuck you didn't. You got the first house through means of a scam, and you got the second house through the means of the scam. Bitch, that's not a fucking victory, girl. We talk about you working hard, bitch. You clean yourself up and then getting your new place, bitch. That's fucking victory, bitch. Working to get your stuff there. That's victory, girl. Not lying, cheating, still to get there, girl. That's not victory. So there you go. Yes. Y'all was Justice, sir? Yes, honey. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. I'm not talking about genealogy, honey. We're not doing that, honey. We're gonna agree to disagree. Mystic Boo, give me some good old Southern Belle vibration, honey. Come on, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. You get an ordinary Georgia peach. Thank you, honey. I love me some peaches. Timothy. Oh my God, I was gonna say, who the fuck is Timothy? Kimberly Thornton. Come on. Yes. Come on, Golden Peach, honey. Come on, yes. Yes, fucking is for dogs. Come on, Tasha. I will claim the blood. Oh my God. Oh, I can't. I gotta go. Oh yes, come on, coastal waters. Yes, Georgia got some good coastal waters. I'm going to Savannah. Come on, Dea. I'm going to Savannah. Yes, laugh out loud. Nicki Minaj fucking with a bum. Yes, she is, honey, 'cause she that bummy bitch. Nicki Minaj is a bummy bitch. You know, but listen, Nicki Minaj, see that 2008 and 2007, Nicki Minaj was the one that they wanted her. They were trying to turn a gutter butt into a fucking housewife, and it didn't work. And that's that Nicki Minaj shit right there. They tried to train her, and we talk about the Amber Roses and the motherfucking people too. We'll keep it at that. That's you for turning rats into fucking humans, trying to domesticate them, and things are gonna work out. Girl, it's not, girl, it only lasts for some time. 10 years I give, bitch, and you'll see the real tea. So, Nicki Minaj is being the gutter butt bitch that she was when she first got to Brooklyn. Right? She was from Brooklyn, right? Trinidad went to Brooklyn, girl, went to the School of Arts, all that shit. Girl, bye. She back to those days. And I'm waiting for her to come out with her dreadlocks or her braids going back and the butchiness that she used to be. Because people don't know that side of Nicki neither. Nicki used to dress like a fucking butch, and she was obsessed with Remy Martin. Do anybody know those stories? Hello? Anybody know those stories, girl? Real true tea, honey. Braids gone back, baggy pants on, smoking that cig, bitch. Talking about she a pimp, and she was obsessed with Remy Martin. Talking about waiting for her to get out and all that. Girl, bad. Y'all better wake up. Ain't nobody into that fake shit. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, honey. Okay. Oh, yes I do, Jay. Great for a woman. I have been meditating so I can attract what I need and not what I want. Come on! What you need? Yes, Catwoman, all right. Come on. Make me feel uncomfortable, even if it's a family member. I just get this feeling they're plotting on me. Come on. You got to get rid of them. That's the enemy. Get rid of their ass. You're done having children and I'm ready to live my true self. Come on, honey. Also guilty about liking the same sex. So I'm starting to feel comfortable. Oh, you can't feel guilty, honey. Come on out, honey. You like pussy. You like pussy. It's good for you, honey. What are you doing? You like dick? You like dick, honey. It's good for you, too. Girl, bad. Bitch, please. We all like those tadpoles and tallywhackers. Ow! We like those tadpoles and tallywhackers. Okay? Yes. Nature, you just off the grid, my ass. Okay. Okay. No, listen. I'm talking about motherfuckers who were saying, there's a guy on here that was talking about, y'all probably heard of him. He's supposedly an insider exposing celebrities. He tried to say he live in Colorado in the mountains and shit. And I'm like, girl, Colorado is like a prison state. Like, they watch everything over there. Everything. That's why they're one of the first states to legalize marijuana. No tea, no shade. So he claimed he's over here in Colorado. And he does these inside videos on these parties saying that he seen these celebrities and they all fuck, and Queen Latifah is a queen on the couch and she eat everybody out. Everybody get a good fuck by her. And I'm just like, what? And then he's like, I'm like, well, how are you able to talk so freely about this? And then it started making sense to me because he's selling these stories so that he can in return sell information to make profit, because I know. And it's like, at the end of the day, before you get any interview for anybody, you make sure they are accredited. Bitch, anybody who interviewed him, maybe that's why we don't see these interviews. Before you get an interview with anybody that is reputable, bitch, I want credentials. How do you have insight on the Hollywood shit? Like, proof, show me. Show me proof. Because there are some people I know that are connected and they talk about it, but you see them at these parties. You see them eating at somebody's table. You see them at, and like I said, I don't want to expose anything. I don't want to say that, but you see them interact with these people. Like, these people have their number. Like, why don't you call Little Bootsy for me? Bam, they put phone, hey, Little Bootsy, boo, boo, boo. Like, you see their connection with these people. But some people are like, yeah, I'm an insider. I used to run with executives. Prove it. Call their name out. Prove it. Give them a call. Let us see. Oh, they blocked me when they found out I was exposing 18. No, bitch, they'll come and get your head. You know, like I know. Even with the DL community, anybody out there who is gay, who dealt with DL people, you know this firsthand. When a DL person feel like they're threatened to be exposed, bitch, they coming for your life. And there's a guy from the 925 back in the day. He was from Antioch. He actually was murdered. There was a gay guy who was sleeping with a DL man. He lived in Oakland, and he had a baby mama. And I told y'all this story before. Honey, 2000, this part happened in 2002. I didn't hear about the story until 2005. But the boy was sitting there dating the guy, telling everybody it was low key. The baby mama found out about a number. The number was saved under like Erica or Jessica or something. I don't know. She called the phone and she's like, "Hi, can I speak to Erica?" And the girl and the guy was like, "Who?" And then Erica may not even be the name. I'm just saying that. But she called to verify that this man, if this man knows or looking for a person who knows her baby daddy, who she was still with. The gay guy was then like, "Well, who are you looking for? Because blah, 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 blah." Well, that's my man. So how the fuck is that your man? That's my man. The girl's like, "What? A nigga? What? You're a man. You said my man gay?" "Yeah, he gay. And he loved the booty." So I won't get into the story. I won't get into the stipulations and all that good stuff. But let's just say that the boy was set up. And this happened in LA too. There's a guy named BP there who used to get on that LA channel. And they set him up too. Yes, they set his ass up too. He was fucking with a heterosexual DL man. And it got out somehow that the DL man liked boys, and they went for his ass because he was the one that was open about it, talking about it. He wasn't the only one, but they got him. And like I said before, going into me, there was a guy around here that worked for a auto dealership here, and he loved feminine guys. He loved feminine people, feminine energy, and it was starting to get leaked that he was into the girls. He since then relocated, but he was trying to meet up with me to set my ass up to try to kill my ass. He was trying to murder my ass. Cold blood, honey. Like cold blood. This man was connected to gangsters, girl. And he was getting them to hit me up and try to interact with me. And that shit was scary. Because I'm like, ooh, they all like me. Ooh. And all of a sudden I'm looking like, wait a minute, this don't make sense. And thank God for my investigation skills, honey. I'm like, wait a minute. How is he connected to that person? That person connected to that person. Wait a minute. Why are all the same people in the same group hitting me up? And they're all okay with me being trans. Something don't sound right. And sure enough, I met one person at my mall. Flat out. I don't say nothing. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me say nothing. You don't know who I am. But I just want to let you know, you might want to be careful what you say because they're watching your ass. And if they don't come for you, they come for your family. And I remember that. That shit scared the fuck out of me. They called my phone. He knew everything about my household. He knew about my stepdad's name. He knew about my mom's name. He knew about who owned the PG&E. He knows about all. He knew every fucking thing. And that shit scared the fuck out of me. And I said, you know what? Nope. So that's how I learned, honey. When you start exposing motherfuckers, you don't know who they connected to. It might be your neighbor related to them. You don't know. You gotta expose people. Well, this is what she looked like. Oh, wait, I know that bitch. She lived right next door to me. Neighbor trying to be nice. Hey, honey, come on over here. I got some cookies for you. Really? Oh, I love cookies. Okay, here you go. Eat the cookies, bitch, you die in your sleep. We don't know that neighbor was a nice person. We sure gonna miss her. Bitch, y'all set that bitch up. You want to talk about gang stalking, bitch? That's gang stalking. You set her up. Because she knew some shit. Someone warned her to keep her mouth closed. She kept her mouth closed. And y'all still got her just in case she slipped up. So like I said, even then, exposing celebrities and their secrets, bitch, these people know people in high and low places. They say separation by the 6th degree, right? Everybody's connected to somebody. And if you don't know that somebody, there is 10 people in between you now that can connect you to somebody that you like. If you like Tyra Banks, you know somebody right now that can get you to her. You connect to Nicki Minaj, you know somebody right now that can get you her. Like, everybody is connected to someone somehow, some way. So, bitch, like I said, girl, ain't nobody out here doing this shit. Those are the ones that wish. I wish I had that connection. So let me act like I got that connection. So let me expose the shit because I heard about it. I read Wendy Williams got the heat. I learned about some people she never named. And I said, let me add my own twist to it. So let me start a YouTube channel exposing them to act like I'm connected. Girl, bye. You never lived in LA. You never lived in fucking New York. You never lived in fucking Miami. You never lived nowhere in the South. All the time that you live, you've always lived in the Midwest. Girl, people go there to hide. So, bitch, you got connected with wannabes and people that have been kicked out. And they told you a story. Because we know Colorado and we know Ohio. We know where they go. Certain parts of Missouri, too. We know where they go. And you heard one of their stories. And you said, bitch, let me expose this shit. You never been to no fucking party, bitch. You don't know what it's meant. You, bitch, please. You never had those damn experiences, girl. And they get popped. Have you seen Queen Latifah fuck somebody? I want to know. Have you seen that? Have you seen Usher get popped in his ass? I can't stand a man who gossip worse than that female. That's gossiping. Talk about you heterosexual want to talk about gay people, but you sitting here gossiping for a living. Yeah, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all trying to be singers and dancers and actors and models. But be careful. Bitch, you gossiping more than a female, bruh. Ain't no real female attracted to that. Heterosexual women are not attracted to niggas who gossip. There's no tea, no shade with that. If you date a man that's a gossiper, bitch, you secretly lesbian. You like femininity. No tea, no shade. Because ain't no woman into no man who gossip. The men shut up, he sit back, he protect, he come in when he needs to, but the woman do all the talking and the walking and all that shit. Thinking about the animal kingdom. Honey, ain't no man out here gossiping. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, bro, I'm not the one to gossip, but I heard, bitch, you a bitch. You a female. That's what I said to the girl out there who had that man. Shout out to you. She knows just, she had that man over there. Talk about me and my boyfriend look at your videos every day, and he be talking about how you look like a nigga and all that. Your man is gay. And that just confirmed to me that you really a lesbian because you like feminine man. A real man would have told your ass to get off that damn computer. He would have said, bitch, get the fuck off that computer. Bitch, I'm right here. This dick all right here. What the fuck you on here watching this nigga for? But he encouraged it, bitch, because he's a queen. And you like queens. Bitch, you like queens. Girl, you're a lesbian. Open up, say it. We love it. We love lesbians. What are you doing? We love us some lesbians, honey. Yes, honey. Have anybody make me feel it sometimes? I feel like maybe I should just die. Maybe I'm more at peace. Oh, yeah, you definitely need some healing work. You definitely need some healing work. Yeah, MJ, you need to do some healing work, honey. There you go. Come on, Ellie Yahoo. Yes, you accomplished forgiving your father. Come on. You got to release that hatred. That's how you're going to open up. Yes. Come on, honey. Come on. I've been working on a trauma. I'm in counseling, but I still feel like something's missing. You need to open up all the way then. You're keeping some stuff to yourself. Yes. I just want to be free. Free. Do anybody else out there? Can we talk about this, y'all? Y'all remember Free by Denise Williams? Mariah Carey got a song that kind of reminds me of that, where she was like singing in her high-pitched voice. Y'all know what song I'm talking about? Do y'all know what song? Please tell me y'all know what song I'm talking about. Me and my old friend got into a fight over it because I said, yeah, Mariah Carey copied that from Denise Williams. And he said, no, she didn't. Bitch. The song is like, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Y'all know what song I'm talking about, bitch, for those of you who like Mariah Carey. And she even went in and she did a little high-pitched voice too, honey. Bitch, don't let me look up that damn song. I'm like, I know I'm not the only one that can hear that. Bitch, she want to be Denise Williams so bad, girl. Everybody about everybody. They said J-Lo copy Mariah. I'm like, girl, bye. Bitch, they all copy everybody. Shantae Moore, Brandy Norwood, they all copy everybody, bitch. Whitney Houston, they all copied. Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, they all copycat nose, girls. They that damn original, bitch. Start your own shit. You know, there's only so much music you can write, so much damn beats you can put out there. Bitch, they all copy each other. Bitch, say it. Just be honest. Be honest. Honey, be honest. Yeah, so you in Brunswick City? Come on, honey. The city of Brown. That's what that is, honey. Brunswick is the city of Brown, honey. That's all that is, honey. Yes. You were here to make yeah, honey. They got stories out there. They got videos of her out there, Jay. Yes. Yes, they both like women. Cardi B is a little more open about it, honey. Well, Cardi B is just a nasty gutter butt. They both gutter butts, though, to be honest with you. They got that male spirit with them, so that male spirit make them gutter butts. No tea, no shade. We won't even talk about that spirit, honey. They both got that male spirit with them, honey. They both gutter butts. Cardi B like that, but she like it, honey. You do know the song? Come on. Yeah, she know that song. I just gotta be free. What song would Mariah Carey sound like that? I don't remember that song, but I remember she was on stage performing because I had MC on tour. I bought that DVD back in the day. You remember when Mariah Carey was on? She was like, these chicks are ass and I'm lotion. She had on that butterfly ring. She had on that lingerie with that long ass jacket. She was walking off slow and shit. That's what 2005? Uh-huh. And she's like, is this my life? No stress, no fights. Mariah Carey sound like a man now, though, because she did all that high-pitched screaming and shit. We told her when she get older that she was going to fuck up her voice. Now she sounding like this, honey. She sound just like this, honey, because she doing all that shit. Darling, darling. Yeah, bitch, all that high-pitched singing, honey. Ah! That shit fucks up your voice, girl. Tell you, stop screaming. You should have did what Janet Jackson did and whispered herself through. That's why she still sound good and she got that high-pitched voice because she did all that whispering. I want to play with my 99. Yeah, that's why she got the high-pitched voice, girl. I'm telling you, Michael Jackson, too. They're called whisperer singers, honey. You should have whispered your ass to the top, girl. But instead, you out here trying to scream and shit. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, girl. You get older, bitch, you going to be sounding like somebody's uncle, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with that neither. But I'm just saying, you're going to sound like somebody's transgendered auntie. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, but Kai can't make fun of nobody, though. I ain't even going to talk about that. Kai can't make fun of nobody. Kai needs a spiritual rejuvenation, too. I don't know who's a part of her sunshine group. But they might need a whole revitalizing too, honey. Let me come on through. Let me come on through and let me help you out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, honey, like the Bay Area people do. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, y'all. I gotta get up in here. I gotta go. I got somebody to call. I gotta do a couple things first, honey. Ooh, y'all, this gumbo smells so good, y'all. Yes, honey. Ooh, yes, honey. Patois, my la. Come on, honey. Let me get some of this, honey. We getting some gula. We getting some gumbo, not gula. Oh, my God. We get... Why I said gula? We get some gumbo, honey. Yes, we get this gumbo, bitch. It's cold as fuck out here, too, y'all. It's cold as fuck, bruh. Ooh. It's cold as fuck out here. When I tell y'all cold, have something on my bag, honey. That's an investment, bitch. We can't fuck up our investments like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't fuck up your investments like that. You got to take care of your investments, honey. Mocha chocolate, edie, yeah. Yes, honey, ain't nobody here, girl. My apartment is empty. Ain't nobody up in here, honey. Ooh, honey, I just had the damn key. Listen, yada I mean. She didn't use those African spirits to become famous, though. No, she didn't. No, she did not. Mariah Carey did not use those African spirits to hit that tea, honey. She did European magic, honey. She did some European teas. And she did some Italian teas, too, which is connected to some Middle Eastern teas. That's what she used to get where she needs to get, honey. Yep. A lot of Greco-Roman tea up in that tea, too. Can we talk? Can we talk? That Greco-Roman tea, honey? There's one of those deities that she's connected to that everybody been trying to leech off of, or trying to, honey, but they can't. Because that spirit deals with some good tea, honey. And you're not going to be dealing with that spirit and dealing with what you're dealing with, honey. Because you're also going to have some good tea. Can we talk? Let me get up here and set this back down. Ooh. 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 What? What? You wait for your mama. Come here. Come here. You wait for your mama. Come here, my baby. Wait for his mama. He gotta go pee-pee. You gotta go pee-pee, huh? You gotta go pee-pee. Oh, y'all. It is so cold outside. We don't want to go outside, honey. But it's cold. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Okay, don't bite it. Baby wanted... Sparkles want to see you, honey. Ooh, song, come on. 'Cause this my life. That's not the song that sounds like Denise Williams stuff. I gotta think of the song. I gotta think of the song, honey. She had the little piano that go da 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 da. Hold on, baby. Okay. Can you up and pee-pee, bitch? It's cold. Okay, let you stop. What happened to that? Yes. See, I don't really like that word coon. I don't really like that word. See, I think that's a conscious community used word. And I feel like that's also a little bit offensive for some people, because technically everybody is cooning somehow, some way. Technically. If you look up the term coon, what it means, everyone's technically cooning, especially if you're using the English tongue, but yet you say you don't like white folks. You can study the language of Africa. Why not communicate in that? I'm just saying, why not learn some indigenous languages and speak in that? So you're using words that were introduced to you by certain people to then attack them? Okay, girl, that don't make no sense at all. So, like I said, that's why I don't get caught up in that, honey. That's the reason why I say I can't watch those videos like that. Sometimes I can look at people's videos, and sometimes I'm just like, bitch, I'm not about to look at that shit. Like, whatever make people's spirits drawn to stuff like that, more power to you. But that's not how you're going to manifest. That's going to keep you enslaved. That's going to keep you under. You're trying to get above. That's going to keep you under. Motherfuckers that obviously lack self-discipline, that lack mental stability, and you're tapping into that energy, and every time you watch it, you're tapping into that energy, believe it or not. What you watch, you absorb. So like I said, they use that word coon a lot, and I'm just like, well, what other languages do you know outside of English? I would love to hear it. You know? And the same ones that use the word coon, they're usually dating outside their race. They're like women outside their race. No tea, no shade. So I'm like, what? Do you even know what the word coon means? Or you're just using it to use it? Or you're using it, it's kind of like when a gay person called another gay person faggot. Like, we know that's a derogatory term, and I feel like they use it just to insult someone like them. And that's my opinion on that. I think they use those words cooning and all that shit just to insult someone else when they're doing the exact same thing. Okay. Whew. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. My baby wants some of this gumbo. He ain't getting none of this gumbo. I gotta go. And, yeah, what do you wanna take a bath right now? You wanna take a bath right now? You wanna take a bath? Take a bath. Come on, let's go take a bath. Let's go take a bath. Come on. Come on, baby. He don't want to take a bath, y'all. He hate water. Last night he act like he wanted to get in the water, but he hate water. He's like, bitch. You absorbing Denzel Washington. Come on. Yes, it is draining. He's doing good, honey. Yeah, he got a roof over his head for Christmas. Where he at? He got a roof over his head for Christmas. Oh, he hid, honey. Look, y'all. He hid. I said bath, and he's like, bitch, you ain't putting me in no bathtub tonight. He said, fuck that shit, bruh. He said, bro, you ain't putting me in no bath tonight, bruh. You miss it. Stop playing. Stop playing Ellie Yahoo. Yes, me too, M. Jones. I cannot think of my song. I cannot think of the song neither, but I hear it. Like, every time the chorus part comes, she always try to hit those high notes. I kid you not. But the keyboard would be like, the notes of the keys. The keys on the fucking piano. It makes that noise. It's like, and he was like, no, there's no difference there. Yes, honey, I know. I loved it, honey. Yes, soak in that bath. Come on, Eliyahu. Soak in that motherfucking bath. Because we all know we need to soak. Get down there. Some of y'all need to put some bleach water inside y'all water. Some of y'all need to get down there and soak in some bleach, honey. Soak in some vinegar. Soak in some tea tree oil, honey. Let those parasites come up out of it. What? You hungry? You want some chicken? I'm about to make me some tacos, y'all. I got that gumbo. I'm going to wait to eat that gumbo, honey. We're going to save that for something special. Special all through the night. Hey, baby, it's yours. I'm yours. If you want it tonight. And take off your clothes. Yes. Come on, Rico. I'm out the door, Rico. I'm out the door. Rico, I'm out the door. Because I got to go. Because I'm out to go. Come on, Rico, because I got to go. Come on, Rico, I have to go. Hey, I have to go. Rico, that's the door. Who? Hey. Yeah, I'm twerking it, Rico. I went all the way down to the ground, Rico. I'm twerking it, honey. Rico, let me go all the way down to that ground. Hey, come here so I can spank you. I saw that. Motherfucker won't get his ass whooped tonight, y'all. Okay. Love and light, everybody. Yes, honey. Oh, come here. I hit you. Come here. I know I hit you. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry you came up on me like that. Nah, bitch. Fuck you. Don't be picking on my shit like that. Fuck you. I wanted to spank your ass on purpose. Y'all, we slept so good last night. I slept on the side of the bed, not straight up the bed. I gotta go. Love and light. Twitch.tv, blogspot.com, Twitch.tv, gmail.com. Bye for now, y'all.